Yeah. Simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up. Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing theme. That's the punchline. I'm the greatest of all time. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up, the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion. Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
I see you, Ted. I see you, Keywan. I see y'all in the building. Appreciate that, Ted. Hey, when y'all come in the building, man, make sure y'all smash the like on the video. As soon as you come in the building, smash the like on the video, man. I see y'all in the building. As y'all fall through, man, make sure y'all smash the like on the video, man. As soon as you enter, just give the video a thumbs up, man. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing somebody pass me a mic, man. I got something to say. Ted, the eye patch had you rolling. Hey, you know them narratives are out there, man. So we had to make it official. Simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man, I'm simply ball dropping. Jeff Blaze, yeah. South Philly in the house. Stand up.
Simply ball dropping. What's up, family?
What's up, family?
K-Sap, we up. Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball
Marcus
dropping
Hicks,
like
what's up,
New Year's
family?
Eve, making you haters believe I'm the
I see y'all
MVP.
falling through. I see my members falling through.
All sports, whether it's on the field
sure y'all
or the
smash
court,
the
from
like
the
button.
arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing theme. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all time. Got something on your mind?
Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. SB Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too for the views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for your lovers. I'm married to the game. The championships is the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through.
Pull up, the hottest pod smoking.
The hottest pod smoking.
Freestyle brought to you by James Ford.
Claude, I see you in the building, bro.
Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up.
Chop it up with your family.
Man.
K-Sap, what up? Yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Y'all see the title of the show, Exit to the Left. The Shakeup. Yes. You know who it is, man. Your favorite host, man. The man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, K-Sap. I see the family in the building, International. I see you. I see you, Ted, International, Claude, Jeff Blaze, Marcus Hicks, Keywan Jackson. I see y'all in there. Where the rest of my members, man? We're going to wait till the stream, catch it up with some people, man, and we're going to get right off into it, man. I know y'all sat there. I know y'all heard the exit to the left. I know y'all heard the exit interview. Unique, what's up, baby? I see you back in the building. I know y'all heard the exit interview, man, from Angel Reese, man. I see you, Paul Hardrick. I see you in the building. Reby Dwan, I see you in the building. I know y'all. Hey, I know y'all saw that exit. I see you, Mr. Malata. If I got that right, I see y'all in the building, man. Hey, make sure y'all smash a like. Gemini Stacks Cooking, I see you. What's up, everybody in the chat? How y'all doing this evening, man? Let's get it popping. I know y'all saw that exit interview by Angel Reese, man. It was pretty interesting, man. Pretty interesting exit interview by Angel Reese. They was asking her some questions, man, and I think the questions that they was asking her, I think they wanted to know what's really up, man, what she really thought, man. And I like how she really protected her head coach, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, she was a rookie head coach. She played under Kim Mulkey. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate that, Unique. She stood on business, man. And there was one funny thing that they asked her toward, I think it was the second to the last person asked her about, what's she going to do in the off season as far as, recruiting or something to that point. And she said, yeah, she's, going to she got a little GM in her. Angel Reese know what she needs. Tony G, what's up, man? Angel Reese know what that team needs. And, what I got out of everybody's exit interview, like some of them probably really wasn't sold on what their job was with this guy's team. Because, when you got a new rookie head coach, she got to implement her system. And I don't think everybody bought into T. Weatherspoon's system. Because Angel Reese really touched on that and said that T. Weatherspoon was really too nice. Really too nice, right? Man, appreciate the super sticker from International, man. I appreciate that.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
Man, I appreciate that support, man. I appreciate that support, Mr. International 33, man. I really do, man. Appreciate it. Let's get these super chats up, man. Let's get it popping, y'all. Yeah, she averaged 14 and 14 as a rookie, man. But it's a lot of interesting things she said, man. She stood on business with Coach Teaspoon. She didn't throw her under the bus. She was letting them know, yo, what's up, team? Shanero, hey, appreciate you. This is the first time I seen you in here, man. Make sure you drop a like, man. I appreciate that. It was pretty interesting, man. I think she said a lot of good things about the organization. She know what she needs. Also, they asked her about, they're going to be aggressive in the free agent market because she knows there's some people on the team that ain't going to be there. And then another thing that she said that caught my attention is she said that she wanted to be more of a vocal leader. And this year, toward the end, she started speaking up, but early in the season, she kind of fell back. She really didn't speak up, right? Because she said she was a rookie. And basically from what she said, I don't think she wanted to come in stepping on nobody's toes. She wanted to, fill the process out. She wanted to fill it out. And I think that's what it was. And if you look at it, when they asked her some questions, this jealousy thing, man, let's talk about that, man. Yeah, Unique. She was testing the waters. She was trying to see what she was capable of doing as a rookie without, stepping on some of them veterans. And I think when she started being more vocal, I think that's when them veterans really, me personally, I'm just going to say it. I think that's when they started getting jealous. Man. Shout out to Tony G, man, for the $2 super sticker.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
Yeah, she was reading the room. Yeah, exactly. That's what you got to do, man, because, she was highly coveted coming in. But she did say she wanted to thank them because, what I'm saying? She said she got lucky. And when she said she got lucky, I took that as, I don't think she wanted to play for no other organization but the Chicago Sky. I think that's where she wanted to play with because she knew Teaspoon coaching that team, and she was, she played in the Kim Mulkey system. You know what I'm saying? Kim Mulkey coached her. So I think that's why she said she was lucky. She fell into a great situation, man. And that's what I'm saying. You can say what you want to say about Angel Reese, man, but Angel Reese gonna stand on business, man. She was 10 toes down in there, man, and it seemed like she, wasn't nervous, you know what I'm saying, when she was talking. She articulated herself well, which you go on these other channels. Somebody sent me, I don't even want to talk about it, man. Somebody sent me a little clip of the Pope. He's live talking about Angel Reese's exit interview. Why are you talking about Angel Reese's ex? See, that's what they do, man. This is the stuff that I can't stand, man. Stay talking about your white Jesus over there, man. Don't talk about our girl Angel Reese over there, because you're talking about her in a negative light. Now, the little clip that somebody sent me was talking about how she speaks and all that, man. That guy needs to be stopped, man. I am Zoe Media. What's up, man? What's up, Prince? Yeah, you just finished cooking? Yeah, I saw it. I saw you had your panel. Your panel was building up, man. Your panel was building up. Juan Stockton, I see you. I see you, Juan Stockton. Appreciate you falling through. You should show Reese low lights. Marcus said them vets. Yeah, they really wasn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't even think, the only vets that you really say that, Chicago had was Dana Evans. But we saw what Dana Evans, the true Dana Evans came out at the last post-game press conference. Exactly, political. They wasn't on board with the new system, and that's what I said. It's going to take T. Witherspoon a second to get her system in play. But I just think that from all the exit interviews I listened to, I don't think that these players knew their role. I really don't think they knew their role. And I think Angel Reese kind of, I'm not going to say beat around the bush, but she said that, you know what I'm saying, about T. Witherspoon was too nice, that she thinks that she's going to come back and she's going to be stern next year for the good. But sometimes when you implement in that system, Reddit Milky Way, maybe should have took Dana with her. Yeah, Bob Jones. Yeah, but I just think that in a situation like that, I just think liquid oscillate. For people that can't stand Angel Reese, they sure talk about. Exactly. And that's the stuff I have a problem with, man. But I just think that in a situation when Angel Reese was talking about, T. Witherspoon's being too nice, I just think, Jasmine Ball, what's up? It was classy. Yeah, but Jasmine, you say it's classy. You go over there and tell your other Caitlin Clark channels to stop, pushing their own narrative, focusing on it. I go over to the Pope's channel. He's over there really, just belittling Angel Reese for her exit interview. Sad. He's a sad dude, man. He needs help. So the thing about it is she said some interesting stuff. It had a little twist to it, a little shake up, because another thing that stood out is about, free agency. You know what I'm saying? She was like, she know that people are going to leave in free agencies. That's why they're going to be aggressive in free agents. But you look at the lineup coming back that is secure with her, Camila Cardoso, Williams. I hope Kennedy Carter stays. I hope they keep her. Hope she don't go nowhere. But outside of that, man, the rest, like we've always said, they can go. Yeah, a lot of buck dancing defending Caitlin. Everybody buck dancing about her. So we'll leave that alone. But like I've always said, man, I'm not going to throw a rock and hide my hand. I want people to see my face. So I'm in the building, man. I'm here. So y'all know I'm here. So it's kind of interesting. So what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about, the exit interview, man? I'd love to hear y'all's opinions, man. Y'all go ahead and put them on the screen. Y'all put them in the chat. We'll post them. I'm annoyed with the CT people. They're lame, complaining about eyes and moves. See, that's what I'm saying, Jasmine. I'm glad you're starting to understand where we coming from. You know what I'm saying? They want to spin their own narratives, man. They want to spin their own narratives. They can't keep it about basketball. Yep. Appreciate Lil Sip 55 for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
And I think you're right, Little Sip. Bash and Reese give them more views than praising Clark. Exactly, because if you bash Angel Reese, you're going to get clicks. You're going to get views. If you say anything good about her, you're just going to have the average people, looking at it. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to International for the $2 super sticker.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Yeah, hate sales, and that's how these LeBron James hate channels are still alive, because basketball season ain't up and they still hating on LeBron James, and everybody going to these channels glazing it. Yep. K-Stone, I see you. Raquel and Mariah came in the locker room immediately and saw the problem. They got on board and will be working out with Angel Reese. Yeah. That's another thing I got out of about working out. She's going to be working out with several people. And then she said and this is what I thought. If you look at Angel Reese coming out of college and you look at the weight, if you even just look at her legs now, you just look at her legs, man. She said she was out of shape. She didn't expect to play 40 minutes. So she said she wants to be in better shape. She wants to get with a nutritionist, and she wants to get stronger. She wants to lose her weight, but get stronger. So she said she felt like she was a little bit out of shape, because if you look at Angel Reese did look like she was a little, I'm not going to say a little heavy, but in some games she looked gassed. Yeah, and she's getting gas, you know what I'm saying? So, and also Angel Reese said by October 5th, she'll know what she'll be able to do with the left hand, because I think that's when the little soft cast that they got on her now comes off, and she got to do her therapy and try to get the flexibility and the mobility back. So, yeah, exactly. So Angel know what needs to be done. I mean, she got an eye for the game. She got IQ. She knows what, because if y'all go back to, the Olympic break when she tried to get Gabby Williams, so that basically should have been telling the general manager in the front office that we need stellar guard play. Aaron Wooten said the exit interview was interesting with regards to Angel and her concerns for Coach Spoon. They must have had an interesting conversation with Spoons. Yeah, because a lot of people, Spoon is a rookie head coach, man, and a lot of people wanted to see Teaspoon fired. I'm not one of them, man. You just got to give her time to implement her system, because if you look at all the exit interviews that they had with the players, like some of them was indecisive. They didn't know. I don't think they knew their role. Like Dana Evans, she tried to backtrack and, say she needed to go. She's going to go work on her passing. Everybody knows what they need to work on, because if you just get with your film study, you can see the flaws that you had. You just got to go work it out. I believe Angel should have been asked about improving her layup package, and I think Angel should have spoke up and said, I'm going to. She didn't. She didn't say. Basically, Jeff Blaze, she didn't have to say that. She said she knows what she needs to work on. She's heard the rumbling. She's heard what people say about her layups and stuff. So that was included in, what she said about her confidence, right? She was talking about the mid-range game too. The confidence in her mid-range game to take the shot. So she's trying to build up her confidence to take them shots, because you heard her say she's been working out with people. She's been hitting that mid-range game through workouts. She just has to have the confidence to shoot them shots. Yeah, JR, we talked about that. Yeah, Unique. See what they doing, Unique? They threw that in there. Unique. Angel has to improve three-point shot, at least from the corner. Yeah, I agree. That's what she said. She got to have confidence in taking them shots.
They only here to cause confusion.
You see what they did, Unique? Hot wings, drinks. She is a kid. She'll be okay. I know she's looking at Satu, and they're gonna get guards in the draft. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She made it a point to say that, what I'm saying, she knows what needs to be done. I think I think T. Weatherspoon knows what it needs to be done because this was her first year, implementing a system. I don't think T. Weatherspoon has a great system in play as of yet, man. And like Angel said, she was too nice, man. She got to buckle down. Yeah, she said that's why she want to get stronger, because she said she got to be better at finishing through contact. And that's basically almost the layup package, finishing through contact. Yeah, that's what she said. Folks asked about coming to play with her. Yeah. Angel Reese has a lot of assistants, plus she got that poet of destiny behind her. Yeah. Angel will eventually delve into a stretch. And that's what she said, focusing on, because she told T. Weatherspoon she wanted to guard the best. Yeah, she working with the FISA. Yeah. Daily Dose of T. What's up? What's up, my love? What's up? I see you in the building. Daily Dose of T. Yeah, she said she working with the FISA. That's what she said, because she said that first game she got exposed and she felt bad. So that's when she said that she wanted to guard the best fours, because she said this game is built up of stretch fours. She said she wanted to guard the best players on the opposing team. She went to Weatherspoon and told her that. Angel Reese has hired D-Wade's trainer. Why do y'all not think she knows what to improve? That's what I'm saying. She knows what to improve. But I think the Sky going to be they in great position to do some great things next year. I think they in a great position to do some great things next year. And once this draft is over, hopefully, sometimes with a wrist injury, hopefully her wrist has healed properly, where they don't have to go in and do nothing else after she gets the thing off. And she can get back to regularly scheduled programs and do what she got to do. But I just think, man, it's going to be great. This offseason is going to be great, man. I mean, because, you got to do what you got to do. And some of these women are going over to these other countries to continue playing basketball. So it's going to benefit them to keep their legs fresh. Yeah. See, a lot of people was discrediting her for her defense, man. She said that, she said it. Y'all heard what she said in that interview. She said she has won on every level by just rebounding and playing defense, and she's won a championship. So I think if she keeps that motto and you have some scoring around her, I think the Sky can get it done. Yeah. What'd you say, man? Low-key Flacco said, man, once I see that defensive team, Angel Reese, I don't want to hear shit from no one. Exactly. I think she got screwed. Yeah. I don't know if she got screws in her wrist. I don't know what kind of surgery she had. Yep, K-Stone. That's what it is, man. Offense wins fans, defense wins championships. She said it. I've been saying that next season is shaping up to be amazing for the Sky. If they can get a bucket like Paige and draft a similar bucket in the trade, yeah, that's what I said. I think it's shaping up to be something special for the Sky, and that's why I said this season wasn't a disappointment. This season wasn't a disappointment. This was a learning season. We have to get even bigger. When you say, I think Reese, Camilla Cardoso, and I don't know, and Williams, the center that's coming back. So that's three bigs right there. I don't know what they're going to do with Isabel Harrison. I think she might be out the door. I think they might move her. I think Dana Evans is going. But it was very interesting on what Diamond DeShields said. I think Diamond DeShields wants to come back, man. I think Diamond DeShields wants to come back. See what they do? They come in here. You see what Brent's doing? He's coming in here.
They only here to cause confusion.
Only here to cause confusion, man. Yeah, Diamond loves playing with Angel, and I think in her exit, she wants to come back, man. The Sky will have to focus on the draft. The free agent market is pretty thin this offseason. Who would management want to sign? Well, I mean, I think that Angel Reese made it abundantly clear that I think she probably has some say in what they need, because when they was talking about, she said, I got a little general manager in me. Yeah, she gonna be, getting with him. So they know what has to be addressed. Mabry might win a ring. Mabry, first game, she flat out came shot it, man. Yeah, because that's what it was, Marcus. They said this year was a rebuilding year, and they finished the way they finished, and I still hold this firm. If Angel would have never got hurt, they would have been in the playoffs, because the Dream, man, I'm disappointed in them, So I don't think the Dream was. I would have rather seen the Washington Mystics in the playoffs. Yeah. Wody Mack came out of hideout. We've been missing you, Wody Mack, man. They've been calling for you. Wody Mack. But you ain't nowhere to be found, man. I'm glad you came out of hideout, man. K-Stone, if anyone votes anyone else besides King. Oh my goodness. Come see.
They only here to cause confusion.
Wody Mack, man. Go over there on them other channels if you want to talk about Caitlin Clark, man. We talking about Angel Reese's exit interview, man. Stop it. What you say? 2 first-round picks in 2025 draft, 2 first-round picks in 20. We have a good bit. Yeah, we have a good building block, man. I think we're gonna be all right, man. All is not lost, man. All is not lost. Political Little said the Sky system is the same system she played in at LSU, inside out, scoring in the paint, transition, fast breaks off of defense, rebounding from anywhere on the floor. Exactly. I hope they keep Camilla Carter. Well, they just signed Elizabeth Williams back, Tony. They just signed her back. So that was their first signing. They gave her a 1-year extension. Lindsey Allen. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. Who comes back, man? It's gonna be interesting, man. Yeah, we got to stay healthy, man. That's why I think, playing in the WNBA and the way Angel Reese plays, the way she goes down there and bangs and stuff like that, that's why I think that she was basically saying that, she wanted to get with a nutritionist to get stronger, to bang with these, fours even more. She wants to guard the best player. She wants to focus on her defense and things like that. Yeah. That's all we need, Kay. I know we talk about it all the time. I just think, man, we just give us 2 guards that are consistent, man, and I think we can compete. 2 guards that are consistent, and I think we can compete. What's up, Donna Cox? Hello, what's up, KSAP? AR5 and the Sky are going to be just fine next year once they get that true point guard and a 3 forward. Yeah, that's what I said. It's a lot of stuff that that Brooklyn wants to focus on, but I just think if we had stellar guard play, man, we can compete with everybody, man. We can compete with everybody. You get yourself a true point guard that's going to know how to set people up and distribute the rock. You get you a 2 guard, which we got one in the Kennedy Carter, where she can focus on scoring instead of having to run the offense. Then we talking about something, man. Edward T said, we talking about the Sky's exit interview. We can talk about the Fever's exit interviews Thursday. Yeah, you see what they do, Edward T? They want to come in here and cause confusion, so you shut them down with that.
They only here to cause confusion.
Yeah, that was a good one, Ed. Yeah. You think Carter might want a big bag, man? You think she might want a big bag? Man, I think, man, she might stay, man. I think she might stay, man. I mean, I think her and Angel Reese feed off of each other, but they have to be on the floor at the same time. Angel Reese can't be on the floor without Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter can't be on the floor without Angel Reese. I think them two work well together. They feed off of each other, but I just hope that, you know, everybody buys in the Teaspoon system and don't always feel threatened when a rookie comes in and starts being vocal and takes over leadership. I don't want that to happen. Pay Kennedy? Yeah, you got to pay Kennedy. Yeah, she said that she was, I'm not going to say she said she was overweight. She said she was out of shape because she didn't expect to play 40 minutes. She could play 40 minutes, but sometimes she was gassed. So I don't think, she was overweight, but she did say something to where she said she was out of shape. She got to get in better shape. That's why she said she wants to hire a nutritionist and get stronger. So she said that's going to be really key this off season. Yeah, so she said that's going to be key this off season. So I just thought it was interesting on what she said, man, because, and it seemed like when some of the first person, I don't know who that was asking her question, it seemed like Angel just, good morning, how you? Like, she just like, okay, just what y'all want to ask me? What y'all want to ask me? But I think she did the interview good, man. And then she talked, some guy asked her about her podcast. Why did she start the podcast? Because she said, like I always say, she said she gets tired of people, creating their own narrative so she can have a voice to kill that narrative. That's one thing I got out of that too. She was killing everybody's narrative and every bad thing that they say about her. And she said she wanted to address that. So that's why she unapologetically, Angel, started that podcast, because everybody was creating narratives about her and she wanted to be her own voice, to be like, nah, y'all just create narratives. Here's the facts. And people still don't believe the facts. That's the bad part about it, man. When you got a young lady telling you what it is from the horse's mouth, from the person that's getting treated that way, and people still don't want to believe it. That's crazy. Oh yeah, they making them. They making videos about her exit interview now. Some of them are making fun of her exit interview. I got the clip that the bitch be Frank talking about. And then the crazy thing about it is, I'm gonna put this out there for the people in the chat. I see a lot of people that be in my chat that be in Pope B. Frank's lives. I just want to let people know that. I want to see that. I just want to let y'all know that. So you got to, when they show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Because they get over there, they get over there saying nice things on Pope B. Frank's channel. Yeah, I see it all. Yeah, Whitlock made fun of it too. Everybody made fun of it, man. Anything that Angel Reese does, they gonna do it. Yeah, Reby Dwan. Yeah, I see it all, man. I see it all, man. Yeah, Juan Stockton. I'm bringing it up, man. I don't be saying nothing in their chat. I'm on YouTube. That's what I'm on. So people send me stuff. They send me links of when people go live, and this is what they be talking about. So I'll click on the link and then I look in the chat. I'll be like, oh, they see same people that be up in my chat, but they want to be all nice when they over there on these Caitlin Clark channels, but come in here and boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yep. So that's why I said that. Juan Stockton. I mean, is that a problem? I mean, is it a problem that I look at other channels and support other channels? No, YouTube video, YouTube content creators, Juan Stockton. YouTube content creators that be spinning their own narrative, and people tell me about it, and I just be looking, and then I look in the chat, and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Sunshine, the interview was great. I don't know what the problem people having with it. I don't know why people are making videos about it, saying negative stuff. I mean, a lot of people could have learned a lot from, her exit interview, addressing a lot of things that she addressed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Reby Dwan, that's all good. We ain't even got to talk about it. We know what it is.
They only here to cause confusion.
Juan Stockton, man, get out of here with that, man. Talking about you don't have YouTube without the internet. We all know that. We talking about YouTube, man. We talking about the YouTube platform. We ain't talking about no internet or anything like that. We talking about the YouTube platform. Anybody that's walking on this earth and got a brain knows that you got to have internet to have YouTube. Whew, boy. Oh, yeah. Political. Go ahead and say that. Say that louder for the people in the back, man. Say that louder for people in the back, political. Jason Whitlock understand his bread and butter comes from trashing black people.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
That's right, Reby Dwan. Keep the main thing the main thing. That's right, Ted. Common sense isn't common sense anymore. Hey, Juan Stockton, post a super chat, and I won't duck your question. Now, if you like that, post a super chat. Support the channel. Now. Yep. Telling Marcus Hicks, see, they being heard, they trying to cause confusion. They want me to stop what I'm doing and read their stuff. Yeah, tell him, Ted. He just trolling, man. He just needs some attention. That's all. Some people just need attention. Send them kids to bed. What'd you say? This must be a lot of money Mr. Whitlock is paying. Man, anytime Jason Whitlock's get a chance to bash black people, he gonna do it. He's on that Angel Reese bash and that Deion Sanders, and Deion Sanders, Shador Sanders, Shiloh, and Bucky. He be bashing them. That's what he's good at, man. That's what he's good at. Yeah, the chat is hilarious. Tom Kobe 224. I didn't catch the Angel Reese exit interview. Juan Stockton, if I drop this link, you gonna hit the link? You gonna hit the link, Juan Stockton? If I drop the link, you gonna hit it? And we're gonna see how much frying you gonna do. Chasing getting those butter biscuits. Juan, if you're a real man, you hit the link when I drop it. You gonna do that? Man, that's what I'm saying. These cats, Jeff, they glazing over one person. You know, Shannon and Stephen A. Smith, man, they really glazing. Nah, I told him I'm gonna drop the link. If I drop the link, is he gonna come up? Yeah, he ain't gonna hit it. He ain't gonna hit it, man. They hide behind the keyboard, man. They keyboard hoes. That's all they are, keyboard hoes. If you was mad enough, when I dropped the link, you come up and you would want to talk about it, man. You would want to get your points off. If you talking about people in the chat, when you speak real, you get fried. Nah, he ain't gonna hit it, Jay. He got quiet. He got quick crickets, man. When I said that, man, he bounced, man. He bounced. I want you to come up here. Hey, I want you to look me face to face, man, and ask me your question, man. Because I want to look you eye to eye, man, as a man to address it. So I'm not ducking no question. Just hit the link, man, when I drop it. Well, I mean, I'm going to drop the link. I'm finna drop the link, man. I want you to hit the link. I want you to hit this link, Juan. Clark roaches. There it is. There it is, Juan. Hit the link, man. There it is, just for you, Juan. This look, I said what I said. I don't know what it is. Wody Mac. Wody Mac, you wild. See, he ain't hitting the link. That's what I'm saying. Keyboard hoes, man. Talking about people in the chat saying stuff and he's frying them, but he won't hit the link. Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. Claude, I see you back there. I want Juan to hit the link, man. I need Juan to hit the link, man. Shout out to Ready Milky Way for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Dollar, dollar.
Ted, your pound for pound comment had me crying. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Keyboard hoes. See, he won't hit the link, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. He won't hit the link. That's what I'm saying, man. He can't stand on business, man. He won't hit the link, man. See what I'm saying, Wody Mac, man? Hey, I want you to pull up on me, man. It's crazy, man. You ain't stand on nothing, Juan. How you standing on yours and you ain't hitting the link, man? I'm giving you an opportunity to say what you got to say, to see where you coming from. And like Wody Mac said, I'm going to look you in the eye like Birdman, because there's plenty of places I could have pulled up on you. But I want you to pull up on me. So how you standing? I mean, what's the problem with hitting the link, man? If you want to talk basketball, hit the link, man. Somebody said he stood on his knees. Yeah, Marcus, they never serious, man. All right. Well, I got my panel coming up, man. So I guess I gotta let them on the panel, man, because that's the problem, man. Jonathan, man, your device is not connected. What up, bro, Claude? I see you. I got you. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's happening, man? You know they ain't gonna come, man. You know when yellow is the color for a purpose, for a reason. You know, when it's yellow, hey, you get to running. You know, say what you gonna say and come on up, cause you gonna handle your business. We are on, you know what I mean, simply ball dropping, you know what I mean, podcast with my main man, King Sap. it's a comfortable place for you. Come on up, check it on out. You know what I mean? The number one podcast that's going on right now in America, period. National, international. Come on, get your views in. He ain't gonna hurt you too bad, you know what I mean? But he gonna keep the facts,
Yeah.
the real thing, and the main thing, the main thing. He gonna keep it right there. And if you causing confusion, we gonna get you.
Look, 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 look what he said. You guys ain't talking basketball. Y'all just glazing Reese in her exit interview while throwing shade. What we say about CC?
ain't nobody said nothing about CC.
That's what I'm talking about, man. They
That
causing
that's
They only
real.
here to
That's
cause confusion.
Hey, that's real feminine.
man.
That's real feminine of a guy. We
Yeah,
ain't
that's
said
crazy.
nothing about no CC.
Ain't said nothing
Yeah, we ain't
about it, man.
saying. No, we ain't said nothing about. Hey, we already made that clear that we
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean, Caitlyn gang. So we
but
ain't. You know what I mean,
we ain't said
we
nothing about her
ain't.
tonight. So I don't know where he's getting that statement from, man.
Because of course they only want to cause confusion, baby.
Yeah,
There's no topic without an argument. Angel ain't played in 2 weeks. Two going
yeah,
on 3 weeks. Angel
yeah,
ain't played. So what's the big old thing? We just talking about our next, you know what I mean, the next
yeah,
narrative. But
yeah.
before you pick up anybody else, I just wanted to tell you, this is the thing. This is just on my say.
Mm-hmm.
We 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 must get our team bigger on the bench. I didn't mean bigger on the floor. We can't deal with that one. If Satu Sabli come, that she'll be playing, of course, the three, along with Angel doing the stretch 4-3. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And two, because she plan on bringing the ball up a lot more in that. But we have somebody like Sabli who can shoot that 3 pointer. She's 6'3". You know what I mean? She's hard to guard, and she also is capable of passing
yeah.
really, really good. So it can help Kennedy. If we keep Kennedy, I just would like for our one to be our point guard to be 6 foot and up.
Yeah, and
So
I ain't mean to cut you off, and somebody said that in the chat
Yeah.
about the
yeah,
guards. I would love to see, Kennedy Carter back, but also pick up a guard. I know Brooklyn had said that, instead of addressing just the guards and the 3-point shooting, we can address a lot of things. But I just think the Sky's problem is because they have Angel Reese, they have Carmilla Cardoso, they have Elizabeth Williams coming back, right? And I just
hmm
think that if you get if Kennedy Carter stays and you get another guard and we stay healthy, man, and then get other pieces in there, I think the Sky be right where they want to be, man.
yeah, that'd be what they need to be. Elizabeth is gonna be, do what the thing that she do. She a block master, she a
Yeah,
rim protector, and she good around the basket.
and that's going to
So
help
that's
Angel out a
exactly
lot
what we
too.
need. That's gonna help Angel get back to the three,
Yeah,
what she really wanted to do, the 3-4. And
yeah,
then of course her and Camilla can play that four, like she could play 5 and 4.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So when Boston was there, she played. Sometimes she played four, or
yeah,
her and Boston would switch at that position of center. So Camilla can do just about both.
yeah,
And I would think that by our team being bigger and can defend, because we can play defense with
yeah,
those core. Elizabeth, you got Cardoso, Angel, you know what I mean, and uh Kennedy, of course, is all right. Now you might not like what I say, but Diamond DeShields is a good defender.
yeah. I mean, she said, well, actually,
She's a good.
the Diamond DeShields exit interview. Basically, she wants to stay. She wants to stay. Real quick, bro. Let me get Marcus in here. What's going on, Marcus?
Not much, man. What's up, Claude?
What's up, baby?
Man, me, I've been wanting a small forward like Satu, because
Yeah,
I believe Satu is a point forward. She can play the guard. She can play the forward.
everybody
So
wants her though.
yeah,
Everybody wants
everybody
her.
wants to, but I've been seeing like her probably coming to Chicago.
Yeah, but
So
everybody, if you listen to Angel Reese's exit interview, she knows who she wants. You know what I'm saying? That's why she said she's going to get with upper management, because she knows what she wants. But I think Satu Sabatli, she's highly coveted, man. A lot of people want her, man.
yeah,
It depends on where she wants to go.
she highly wanted. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying if we if we can land her, that will put us in a great position, because that would be a good wing, and she can pass the ball.
I agree.
We wouldn't have to have like extra guards. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we can plug her anywhere.
Because she could be like a Draymond in our system, you know what I'm saying, where she can facilitate the offense as well. Yeah.
Like a Scottie Pippen type, a Draymond type. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that would bode well, but everybody wants her. It depends on where that's going to be key, man. It depends on where she wants to go, man, because a lot of these women, it depends on where they want to go, man. I think the WNBA is different from the NBA as far as the locations and stuff. But I think like some of these women, it depends on where they want to go. Regardless of who wants them, it depends on where they want to go, man. And, I think
she would have to get a max contract, though, for real.
Yeah. But we still need that guard, though. Like I said, I think if we can get, 2 good guards, a 3, a wing, you know what I'm saying, and just build around what we got, I think the sky gonna be fine, man. I really do, man. I'm excited for this upcoming season. I know the season ain't over, but it's just listening to, Angel Reese's exit interview, man. I think she's in a good space, man. I think she's in a good space. I think she's already proven that she belongs and she can compete in the WNBA. Like she told Weatherspoon, she went to Weatherspoon every game and said she wanted to guard the best player on the opposing team. So I think we're in a good space. And like I said, I don't think a lot of people bought into T. Weatherspoon's system. That's why you saw a lot of people disgruntled. They didn't know their role. And like Angel Reese said, like T. Weatherspoon was too nice at times, man. She was too nice.
Everybody wasn't on the same page.
Yeah.
When you have rookies come in with kind of like green lights, like do and say what they want to say, and you got veterans on the team at the same time, they want playing time, but the rookies get most of playing time.
Yeah.
You're gonna have veterans that's like, but if you have smart people that want to win, you won't have the problem.
Yeah.
If you want to win, do what's necessary to win.
But see, it wasn't like that, Marcus. What happened was, and if you heard Angel Reese say earlier, she was like trying to fill the room out, right? Because she didn't want to come in stepping on nobody's toes. Then you see how she ventured off and said, later on in the season, I became more vocal. And then once she became more vocal, you saw what happened the last game of the season when, Dana Evans and Isabel Harrison had their interviews, that post-game interview, and kind of Dana Evans kind of dragged Isabel Harrison into it, talked about, you can attest to this. And I think that's one of the problems. And a lot of people read, inside, you got to read inside the message, right? And it was some jealousy right there. And I think that's what Angel probably was talking about. She eased her way in, tried to fill the room, and then she became more vocal. But then you heard what she said after that. Next year, that's going to be her role, the leadership role.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But if they didn't step up, who was going to step up? That's not her fault. Like, she's trying to, figure things out. But the veterans not saying nothing. So who supposed to lead the charge?
And let me ask y'all a question. I'm glad I brought that up. Let me ask y'all a question in the chat and for the two on the panel, Marcus and Bro. Do y'all think that is probably one of the reasons why Mabry really wanted out and the organization saw that, so they had to make a move knowing what's coming down the pipeline in the draft coming up this year? Do y'all really think that played a really part in it, that Mabry was kind of, I'm just going to say the word jealous, man. Do y'all think so?
No, I think Mayberry left because she felt like she wasn't gonna win a championship this year, and somewhere else was a better fit for her. She wanted to win now. She didn't want to go through the process of rebuilding. That's why she left.
Okay. So that's what you got out of it. So you really don't think Mabry had a little bit of, pushback against Angel Reese?
I mean, two things can be true. So it could be that too, but she still wanted to win at the same time.
Yeah.
Like,
because it's getting late in her career. She want to win, but I've been on record, watching Notre Dame when she played with Notre Dame, and I see my man HDTV talks about this all the time. Like, Mabry was never a number one option, right? So now you got a rookie coming in, and you putting all your stakes in this rookie, rolling out the red carpet for this rookie. I don't think stuff went well within that organization. And, like they say, what don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse, right? And I keep on going back to, the stuff that, Dana Evans pulled at the post-game press conference. That could have been left in-house. She could have been a little bit more professional about this. And, we just, could have moved on. But, it's out there now. A lot of people are going to, look at that and be like, hey, what's really going on, right? So now you got, she blaming on Sky fans attacking her. I really don't even think that was the case, man. I really don't, man. I really don't think the Atlanta Skies was attacking her. I don't know what that was about. I just think she got caught up in her feelings and she was emotional. Last game of the season, they didn't make the playoffs. And the notion was that once Angel Reese went down, they was a better team. They had a chance to perform without Angel Reese out there, and they underachieved. And I just don't think that Dana Evans, she took accountability for her piss poor play. And I just think she was, talking off of emotions. So, yeah. So we got Brooklyn on the panel. What's going on, Brooklyn? What you got?
What's going on, panel? I came up just to answer the question. I'm gonna say absolutely yes, and the reason why is because, again, I watch a lot of the post game press conferences after the game.
Yeah,
and maybe been saying since the beginning of the season that she's a leader. She's the leader of this team, and I think everybody who watched the game could see that Angel was the leader. And there was a couple times where they bumped heads on the court. And I could tell, like, even, one time I thought it was gonna mess up the locker room, but it didn't. They came out and they was able to coexist. But I could tell that was part of it. It was a couple things. It was also because she even said while she left, it was the fact that the old management brought her there, the old GM brought her there to play a certain way, and he left. And that team is gone, so that was part of the reason why she left. I do think, what's his name, Marcus? I do think you're right, though, Marcus. I do think she wanted to win, but I don't think that's the main thing. I think the main thing is she felt some type of way. You got to realize it's not just her. This league is built on veterans. Right? This league is not built off young players. So Chicago is doing things backwards, and a lot of veterans can't handle that. A lot of veterans don't like it. A lot of veterans is like, no, it goes this way. This is the way. That's why when she went to Connecticut, she started throwing those shots. Oh, I'm finally with an organization that want to win, because they feel like doing it the way Chicago doing it is not going to work, and they're wrong. Because Camilla is a winner, and Angel is a winner, and Kennedy proved that she's the person that they need to go forward. So it's like K-Sap just said, as long as we put the right pieces around them, we got a winning team.
Exactly.
And then as long as we take our time and build the culture the right way, that winning team is going to turn into a championship team. Because Teaspoon know how to win a championship, and Angel and Camilla come from championship backgrounds. So we have and Kennedy is our engine. So we have the right type of pieces. We just gotta put the other pieces around those pieces to make everything work. So yeah, absolutely. Some veterans understand though. Like somebody like Dominic Shields don't take it personal.
Exactly. Her
Go ahead,
exit
K-Top.
interview was like, okay, she's saying the right things. Like everything that Dominic Shields went through this year, being on the bench, getting less playing time and things like that. When she had her moments, she had her moments. But it seemed like she's not complaining, right? She's not saying nothing bad. So I felt that her exit interview was interesting because I think she wants to be with the Chicago Sky. And I think you did say at Brooklyn that we should keep her. Did you say that we should bring her back?
No. I say we should. I
That was
want her
me.
out. But I'm not gonna lie. Watching that exit interview did make me rethink it. It made me watching that exit interview did make me say, "Damn, Diamond," because she won a championship, so
She got a
she
championship.
knows what it takes to win, regardless. So, like, put it to you like this: if she goes overseas and find Dana, if she goes over the seas and find Diamond again, then maybe I don't know how we're gonna find a spot for her because like I keep putting in the chat because I like to educate people.
Well, you got to have a good somebody coming off the bench, man. And I think
listen, we only got 6 roster spots though, so that means we got to fill 6 more spots. 2 or 3 of them is gonna be rookie free agents. I mean, not free agents, out the draft, right?
Okay.
So there's only 3 spots for free agents. One of them is gonna be Kennedy, so it's only 2 spots for free agents. So you saying that you want one of them 2 to be Diamond?
I mean,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that, but just like when people buy in, right? And that's what I got out of Angel's exit interview. I don't think people bought into Weatherspoon's system. I don't think they bought into the system because she said, if you listen to what she said toward the end, I think it was the second to the last person to answer the question. I think she attested to that. And I'm going to ask y'all this, and I'm going to give y'all all a chance to answer this. Angel said when she first came in, she didn't say it this way, but she said basically she was trying to fill the room. She wasn't vocal enough. She didn't pick up the vocal leadership toward the end. So how y'all feel about that?
She by right, when you're a rookie, she played it the way she's supposed to have played it. I felt that Angel saw it wasn't like that and she took it. You have to take it. When you're in this game, you either a dog or you not. You either a great player, a good player, or you can't play at all. You understand? It's 3 different levels.
Mm-hmm.
What she was dealing with was, hey, it's my opportunity to do the things that I know I can do. Nobody is doing it. So this is my opportunity to show Spoon this is what I'm made for. And since they are not like Mabry did not run the floor or the locker room. Mabry was a good role player here in Chicago, like she's a great role player right now with Connecticut. Yeah. She's doing well. She's a good role player. You can't have a role player leading you. There's no such thing as a role player leading the charge. You got to get the one that's under the most pressure, who's the most criticized. So then, at one time, the whole Sky was being criticized because they were 12th, right?
Yeah.
So by them being placed in 12th, that was the whole team being critiqued and saying, this is a garbage team. We picked them as the last team to be in the league for as we concerned, even with these draft picks. So now you have a situation where you got Diamond and Shields. She wasn't Diamond. I watched Diamond. I love Diamond. She could spin around. She could do some of the things that Cop can do.
Yeah.
Diamond can. And she was, if you're familiar with her game 2 years ago, she was doing, her and Cop was like tit for tat, right? So the thing is that we are looking at a kid that came in. She saw it was a weakness in the game, like Tupac said. He saw a weakness in the game, and then he went and took it.
Yeah.
You think what I'm saying? So You can't get mad at a rookie. And then this is the last thing that I was saying to chime in. What we have to do is we have to take responsibility to ourselves as human beings.
Accountability. Yep.
We have to be accountable for ourselves. Me, you, others, and everybody that's on this panel, and what we say also.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Dana Evans feeling a certain way, she did not take, she did not accept the diminishing of the role
That she was
well
placed in.
already.
Yep.
She did not she did not take that well. LA came in and took her spot.
Yeah.
But LA was supposed to start. If y'all remember, LA was the starter point guard. Dana was coming as the two. She was going to be starting as the two. LA was the point guard from the beginning. What happened was Kennedy came and took Dana's spot. So Dana's comfortable at the two spots. So I'm gonna be real quick. I'm gonna land the plane. So she pulled Izzy in it. Now I like Izzy. I think Izzy gonna develop into a Hamby for us. I would not like to get rid of Izzy because Izzy just not coming off of an injury. But Diamond and Izzy will be the two that I keep and get rid of. And of course, we got Elizabeth. But Diamond and Izzy is the two that I will keep. I will go for what's available in the free agency, and then of course we know that Camilla and Angel want Pow to be here.
Yeah.
This I'm giving y'all some undertones. I'm telling y'all what's in the wind. Okay. South Carolina. Don Stanley wanted her to come here too.
Okay,
so that's it.
Man. All right, go ahead, Brooklyn.
So yeah, what your question is about Angel's leadership? What's your original question?
How you feel about what she said at the exit interview when she first came in? She didn't say it this way, but basically you had to listen to how she said it. She basically
I saw the interview.
She
so
basically came in and didn't take the leadership role right away. She waited. She wasn't vocal until toward the end.
I saw her say that, but I disagree with that because I think because I watched the whole season. I think she was being a leader from the beginning. I think she probably felt more comfortable and imposed herself more throughout the season.
No, it's a difference in being a leader than being vocal. She said she wasn't vocal enough.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is from what I was watching, I know what she said, and I know this sounds crazy, but I disagree with her. From what I saw, Angel was a leader from day one. What I think from the way I interpret from what she was saying, being vocal, like you said, and being a leader, I think over the season she just became more and more of that, right? Like just feeling comfortable. So, but to me, I don't know. I see that as a good thing because again, that's part of, the reason why we love Angel, a lot of people don't understand it is a lot of things that make Angel great is not on the stat sheet. And one of those things is her leadership. So that comes with Angel. Yeah. So I think that's a great thing she imposed. She started to become a leader because that's who she is. You get what I'm saying? And what she said in the exit interview is, in season 2, I'm gonna feel comfortable from day one.
Yeah.
Right? Like she probably wasn't comfortable doing it right away, but she was doing it right away.
That's what I felt like.
Yeah, she was doing it right away, but she wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
But now she's gonna be comfortable and confident being that voice, being that leader from day one. I think that's a great thing because we need that. What we want in Chicago isn't individual awards. We don't need you to get this stat and we celebrating this stat. We trying to celebrate rings here.
Yeah.
And that's what Angel represents. And the only way we're gonna do that is for her to be herself. And that I think that's a great thing.
But also you heard I'm gonna let you go after this, Marcus, but also you heard what she said. She keeps on reiterating this for the people that don't understand basketball, but she says this every time she gets a chance. I've won on every level. I've won a championship on every level by just rebounding and defending.
Absolutely. And I kind of wanted, before Marcus go, I wanted to piggyback on something Bro Claw said, just so again the chat could understand. I like to educate people. I just want people to understand. And again, I don't care. Everybody's opinion is their opinion. So I don't care just like when me and KSAP talk, we disagree on who the
Yeah.
Scott to draft. But I don't have a problem with what KSAP say because that's his opinion, right? My opinion is my opinion, his opinion is his opinion. So whoever y'all think we should keep in free agency is cool. That's your opinion. But I want y'all to understand what y'all saying when y'all say it. So that's why I'm gonna reiterate it just so everybody can understand. We have 6 players under contract, right? Those 6 players is Lindsey Allen, Mariah Jefferson, Rachel Banham, E. Will, Angel, and Camilla. That's our team right now, right? So now when we start talking about free agents, we have to understand we also have 3 draft picks. Now we don't have to use all 3 of them. We could trade them, whatever y'all want to do. But
Package something up.
right now we have 3 draft picks, right? Keep in mind there's only 12 roster spots. We have 6 players under contract and 3 draft picks. If we use all 3, that's 9 roster spots, and we only have room for 3 more people to go get free agents. Now keep in mind, Kennedy is not on the team yet. So she's gonna be one of the free agents. She's a restricted free agent, right? So that's 10 spots right now. If we bring back Kennedy, there's only room for 2 more free agents after that. So now if y'all saying y'all want to keep whoever y'all want to keep, just keep in mind there's only 2 spots available if we draft all 3 players. Now we don't draft all 3 players. We might let's just say we draft 2, then there's room for 3 free agents. But I just want to keep for people to keep that in mind. And one of the free agents got to be Kennedy. Keep that in mind too.
Before you go, Marcus, I'm glad you brought that up, Brooklyn, because I said the situation with Kennedy Carter going to be kind of. I don't know if Kennedy Carter got the upper hand because I think Jeff Pagalagali, the general manager, he's going to, since she's a restricted free agent, I think he's going to wait and to see if a team offers her. So I don't think Kennedy is first priority.
I disagree with that.
Nah,
because you got to realize how. All right, so the way restricted free agents work.
Yeah, I know how it works.
No, I'm not saying you don't. Okay. I'm just saying in general, the way it works is she's basically we have her rights, so we're gonna get her regardless.
Yeah.
All we have to do is match what anybody offer her. That's
exactly. But that's what I'm saying, and that's the reason why I said he got the upper hand. He's gonna because he's not just gonna be. She's a restricted free agent. He's just not going to come out and sign her right off the thing. He's going to wait until these other teams, show interest in her, and then look. Then we know what the dollar figure is, right? So if another team comes and say, "Hey, I'm gonna offer this money," he got the right to match that, right? But that's why I said I think he got the upper hand. He's waiting for these teams to see the interest they have in Kennedy Carter, to see what that dollar figure is before he makes a pitch at her. But we're gonna go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead. We'll let you get in here. Go ahead.
Okay, with Angel, I mean, at the beginning of the season, she didn't want to step on nobody's toes, but she knows she built for this. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she did want to be a leader at the beginning, but she held back a little to see. She had to figure out the room, the temperature of the room. And once the season went on, I felt like she got more comfortable with speaking up, doing this and that. Now heading into this second season, she gonna go all out.
That's what she said.
She knows she's the leader now. She feel comfortable with doing this. She gonna play the GM role and all this. And
you heard what she said, and she started laughing when she said that. Yeah.
So, she gonna have a say so and stuff. Back to the Carter thing, I feel like really low ball. I feel like because really nobody else wants Carter. Like they scared to take a chance on her. The only coach I feel like can handle Carter is
Teaspoon.
Teaspoon.
Yeah.
She knows how to reel it in, control her emotions.
Yeah.
So any other coach, she's not gonna get no high offers from no other organization. So at the end of the day, she gonna be low ball regardless.
Yeah, I mean,
But
you might be right on that.
you know what I'm saying? So, but as far as Angel, she's good. She built. She battle tested.
Yeah.
she been through. She been through it all.
I
And
think she
she's
said all the right things, man. I think in her exit interview, she said all the right things, man. She said she knows what she needs to work on. A lot of people said that she should have just came out and said, I need to work on my layup package. But she said she's going to work with these people like Nafisha Collier and all that stuff like that. But one thing I'm glad that Angel brought up, and I've been saying this, like in all her workout videos, she posts the few that she's posted, working out, hitting the mid-range shot, hitting the three-pointer. And what does she say? She just needs to build her confidence up to take them shots. And that's what I've been saying. It's just a confident thing with her. Just take the shot. The shot is there. Take it. If you miss it, come back and try it again. But you have to take the shot. Like Jordan and Kobe and all them said, you miss, what did they say? You miss all the shots that you don't take. But if you don't take them, how you going to miss them?
Right.
And how you going to make them? And I think that's one thing that stood out. I said, I'm glad that she brought that up. She said she know what she needs to work on. And also, I think Jay Burns came in there and said, I didn't know Angel was overweight. I don't think Angel said she was overweight. No. She said she was out of shape because she didn't expect to come in and play 40 minutes. Going up and and she said that she was gassed a couple of times. A lot of people won't come out and say that, but I'm glad that she said that. So that's why she said that she's going to bring in a nutritionist. She said that she went to Teaspoon and wants to guard all the best players on the opposing team, and she needs to get stronger. You know what I'm saying? So she can battle. But this year, you know, and then she said also her focus is on the rebounding and deep. That's not going to change from Angel. Now just think about that. If that don't change from Angel and she comes back next year shooting that mid-range game and hitting that three, oh man, y'all better watch out, man. This channel gonna go crazy then. We going crazy over here.
The biggest attribute she has that she's a winner.
Yeah.
I also
go ahead.
No, I just want to say, just piggybacking off of what K-Sap just said, I also been saying that. Remember K-Sap, I said she's 165, right?
Yeah.
In college, she used to bully these girls. She can't bully these girls in the pros because they grown women. So I think everybody want her to be this Angel Wilson and everybody want her to get this game and that game. But I think Angel just gonna do what she always did once she put on weight. Once she put on weight and she able, because she said, I'm already strong. She said, I take pride in being strong.
Yeah.
But she said, I'm like you said, I'm gonna get stronger. She said, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna get stronger. And then another thing she said that was important, she said she got a trainer. I thought that was important too. Working with all these players is one thing.
You know who her trainer is? You know who her trainer is? D Wade's ex-trainer. Yeah.
I watched the interview.
Oh, okay.
And so working with all these different players, that's one thing, and everybody want her to do that. Get with her, go get with her, learn this. That ain't gonna help you. What's gonna help you is if you have a trainer, your own personal trainer, and you work on individual skills, because that's what all the best players do. All the top players, they have a trainer where they work on certain moves and they learn from year to year how to get better. And when she said that, I said, okay, cool. She's gonna get stronger, and she got the trainer that's gonna work. She said, I'm gonna work on my footwork. I'm gonna work on certain things. So she's gonna be all right.
And I think another thing, like in her situation, man, I think it would be good for her to have, like, if she has a shooting coach. I don't know if she has a shooting coach or anything like that, to have that shooting coach travel with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, get them extra shots up, get that form right. But like Angel said, it all depends on, you know, how that wrist gonna heal. You know what I'm saying? Because she says she's doing stuff with the right hand, knowing that, you know, she's ambidextrous. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, we got to see how that wrist is going to respond. Hopefully there's no setbacks with that wrist. Hopefully when she comes, because she said she got I think she said she had a soft cast on it now. They put her in a soft cast, but a removable cast where she, you know, she can wash it and stuff like that. But she said October 5th. She pointed out a date, October 5th. So I don't know if that's the date when it all comes off, to see when the rehab, you know, the physical therapy starts to get that flexibility. I don't even know what kind of surgery she had. Somebody said that she had she got like a plate or something in her wrist too. I don't know. I can't confirm that. What's that?
I think she said she had some screws in it.
So I can't confirm that. That's what I'm saying. That's something different. If she got some screws in there, that's something different. So we got to see how that's gonna happen. But and another thing, I'm glad that we brought that up about the weight and stuff like that. Now that's switch topics to Camila Cardoso.
Okay.
I think she needs to drop some weight, man. I think she needs to drop some weight and get in better shape. What y'all think?
I gotta look at her weight. She didn't seem overweight to me, but
She just.
I gotta see her weight versus because like with Angel, I know a lot of players at her position. They are 190, 185. Angel's 165. With Camilla, I gotta see how much she weighs versus the people at her position.
It just seems like she moves around in slow motion, though.
I don't want Camilla to lose no weight, bro. I would like her to build muscle. I don't want her to lose no weight, but I do want her to tone. I don't want her to lose any weight because you got to think about it. Jones, Griner, all of those big bodies, you don't want her to lose no weight at all. BG is still there. You know what I mean? And E. Jones is still there. Old girl from Dallas. That's a big girl. You know what I mean? She 2+. They were talking about her weight, in positivity that she has. I forgot her name. But I wouldn't want her to lose any weight. I just would like her to get into the weight room like Angel is doing and tone that, you know what I mean, what she got. Because of course, y'all got to think about it. She just came straight from college. She just won a championship. So the way she looked, K-Sap, she won a championship. She went all the way to the last leg, then draft, then she started. You know what I mean? She had no time off. At least Angel had a week or so off before everything. She had no time off, and she went right into playing. That's how she got injured because, just like Don Stanley was saying, Don Stanley had made a statement about Camilla, Camilla and the other girls that came out of college on how she was surprised on how they approached the season and was making historic things happen. Usually when you come out of college and then you going into the pros over the last 20 something years as the draft went on, you had that rare few, just like, Parker, and you didn't have a lot of rookies coming out MVP, number one at this, number one at that, breaking the records. You just had good entries that came from the college, but these girls came in and broke records. You know what I mean? Caitlin came in and broke records, so what I'm saying is, we don't want to lose that weight from Camilla. We want her to be a Karl Malone-ish. Karl Malone-ish fit.
But somebody made the reference between her and Jacquel Jones. Hey, Jacquel Jones moves around a little faster than Camila Cardoso if they the same weight. So that's what I'm talking about. The way I look at her moving around, I understand what y'all say when I said that I think she needs to lose some weight. I really do think she needs to lose about 10 pounds and get and like you said, tone up. You know what I'm saying? So she can move around because she don't have the motor. Being 6'7" in the WNBA, you got an advantage, and I don't think she uses her height to her advantage. I think she needs to get some upper body strength to go along with that. But I just think that, she got to put the effort in, man. She got to go out there and want it to where she got to be like Angel and get it out the mud, man. You should be down at 6'7" in the WNBA. You actually should be dominating, man. You should be down. Look how Brittany Griner first came into the league. She was dominating.
They come from muscle. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
She gotta have that muscle.
If she had upper body strength, then it would be something different. If she had upper body strength to go with the weight she had now, it wouldn't be a problem. Because I've seen so many games where, you know, she was
She
getting her shot
fast.
blocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, come on, Camilla. You should actually be getting the ball one step and just laying it off that glass and running back down court. She runs the court well, but I just think, you know what I'm saying, upper body strength will help her out.
But she can run that court though. She run
Yeah.
that court. She fast now. She fast for a big.
Oh yeah, she covers a lot of ground as a big getting up and down that court. But I just think offensively and defensively, on the defensive side of the ball, that's where I'm talking about. That's where I see the slowness and out of position, and that's why she always getting in foul trouble.
I don't think she has a good vertical.
Nah, she don't get off the ground. I said she don't use that 6'7" to advantage.
She don't have that muscle. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Listen, losing weight, K-Sap, don't make you agile. Right. Muscle makes you agile.
Now, I'm just
muscle
talking about just to move around.
Athletic.
Just to move around. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I think her lateral movement is slow by design. That's why if you notice when Camilla plays defense and she got a hedge and go up and get the pick, right? If she goes at the top of the key, she can't get back quick enough. That's why she's always in foul trouble, because she's on somebody's hip and, you know, trying to block it from behind. That's how she gets most of her fouls. With Angel, that's why she can guard the perimeter and guard the post, because the way she positions herself, she can hedge the hedger and get back. That's what I'm talking about.
6'3", she's 6'7". That's too different.
I understand, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to compare it as of, you know, with Camilla playing defense. That's why a lot of people say, well, she don't get the ball on offense, because the reason why she don't get the ball all the time, because half the time she's on the bench because she's in foul trouble. Because on the defensive side of the ball, that's where she needs work. You know what I'm saying? On the offensive side of the ball, like we said, upper body strength, that'll help her out. But defensively, she's out of position.
Well, I think if we're gonna get into that, and I'm not saying you wrong, that might I never thought it was an issue with her weight. So I never really looked at that. But part of the reason why they be out of position defensively is because they don't have a good perimeter defender. And that's probably that's why I keep trying to tell y'all keep thinking that, oh, you just got to get this and it's going to solve the problem. No, y'all going to be upset again for another year. We got to, it's three things we need that we got to solidify with the Sky. It's playmaking. We know that people keep saying point guard, but it's playmaking, because it might not come from a point guard. We need playmaking. We need 3-point shooting, and we need perimeter defense. The reason why our big is always scrambling and out of position is because we don't have a perimeter defender. And that's part of the reason why Camilla always in foul trouble too.
No, I'm saying she gets caught up in that pick and roll. When they use that pick and roll and put her in the pick and roll, that's where she commits most of her fouls, because she can't get back.
Right. I never disagree with that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm telling you that the Sky defense is trash because they don't have a perimeter defender. But if the pick and roll is also an issue, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Got you.
Right.
I just know basketball. A lot of people don't realize, like, if you don't have that right perimeter, no matter how good you have a rim protector, if you don't have a perimeter defender, your defense is going to scramble. And then your bigs is going to be in foul trouble. Like, it is what it is. That's why
I agree with the perimeter defense, but they know who to sulk out and put in the pick and roll. When you get the bad matchups, when you got bad defenders, that's what I'm saying. They put Camilla in the pick and roll.
Even if Camilla's in a pick and roll, if you have a perimeter defender, she's not going to be exposed like that.
No, but she still got to get back, and she just getting back is just.
But K-Side, listen to what I'm saying, right? If I'm the guard, let's use Diamond and Shields, because she our best perimeter defender. If we could have used her, if she wasn't unplayable, right? When they call that pick, Diamond and Shields is gonna be able to get back around to a player quicker, and it's not gonna put Camilla in a liable situation. But when we have guards that can't get around, that's when Camilla's in a situation where now she's got to do more than she should have to, and that's how she's picking up them fouls. That's why I said perimeter defense is more important than people thinking about.
I understand what you're saying on that, but when she gets caught up in the pick and roll and them bigs roll to the basket, that's her cover. She can't get back quick enough, and that's why you've seen all the time. Majority of Camilla's blocks, how's she getting her blocks? They from the backside. because she's always trailing the play when them bigs get into the dunker spot and they pick and they roll.
But
she's always trying to come
guess
from
why
behind.
that's happening? Guess why that's happening, K-Side?
That has nothing to do with the point. I'm talking about the bigs rolling to the basket.
I know.
Her cover is
She's
the
late
big.
because of the never mind. You never mind.
Look,
Brooklyn.
It's basketball 101, what I'm saying.
Brooklyn. When a guard is playing the perimeter, right? And she has a big, and that big goes up there and sets the pick, and they roll. Who's supposed to roll with the big?
All right, and what I'm trying to tell you is the big is going to be slower based on how quick the guard is. If you have a guard that's quick and know what they're doing, the big will get back and roll quicker.
That's why I say she's confused out there on defense. Like it's
that's not her fault. That's the guard's fault.
Man, nah,
that's not her fault.
That's basketball IQ, Brooklyn, man. And playing defense, man, you should know your position, right? If you know somebody's picking. You know, she got the role person. She's just sometimes she's just out there confused.
Let's use men's basketball.
I think
Kevin Garnett is a great Kevin. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying because I know what I'm talking about. Kevin Garnett is a great hedge defender, right? Because what we talking about is hedge defense. Kevin Garnett is a great hedge defender, right? Right or wrong? Okay. If he has a guard that has his back, Kevin Garnett could get out if he's playing somebody like Steph Curry, right? Who could shoot that ball. He could get out, guard Steph Curry, allow his guard to get back, and then get back to the roller. That's defense. But if you have a guard that's bad on defense, now you as the big is gonna be put in a situation now because you got to stay on Steph Curry longer. And now that big that's rolling that you got to get back to, now you're gonna be behind the big, and now you got to run and try to catch up to that big. That's what's happening with Camilla.
She's out of place. She's confused out there. That don't always happen. If you're a good big and you're a good defender, thank you, Lakeisha. I don't agree with Brooklyn on this one because of the fact that when you hedging and they set that pick and that big is rolling to the basket, sometimes Camilla is just out of place and confused and don't know what to do. And you're saying that's not Camilla's fault?
Yes, I know. Yes, but it's cool. Only certain people understand. Only people who know basketball is gonna understand what I'm saying.
Come on, Brooklyn. Don't act like you don't know basketball.
Go look it up. Go look what I'm saying up on YouTube.
Don't do
that. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about.
Check what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying, y'all.
I've been saying this all year. Hold on. I'm sorry, bro. Hold on, bro. I apologize. I've been saying this all year. That's why I keep saying in the draft, what's her name? Sanaya Rivers. She's not the best person we could get, but she's the person that we need.
The link is in the chat, Prince. The link's in the chat. Go ahead and hit the link, Prince.
She's not the best person that we could get. She's the person that we need. So that's why I keep saying Diamond and Shields. I keep bringing her name up. Diamond and Shields is on a bench. Even if you take a look at I don't know if y'all remember this, but we played Indiana. I think it might have been the first or the second time we played them. Caitlin Clark rolled to the basket. Diamond and Shields was behind Caitlin Clark and was able to get the block and blocked it off the backboard. Anybody remember that play?
Yeah.
Okay, that's because we had a good perimeter defender on the floor. We haven't had defense like that since he went to the bench.
But hold on, what you say she blocked? What you say she blocked it from behind?
Yes.
She was still trailing the play.
I'm not talking about Camilla. I'm talking about Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond was still trailing the play.
Diamond was trailing for.
Right, but that's
what I'm saying about Camilla. She's always trailing and trying to get the blocks from behind. That's why she's always in foul trouble. That's what I'm trying to say. Regardless of how she playing defense, every time she gets in foul trouble, it looks like she is confused. She's trailing the play and she's trying to get these blocks from behind.
Only point, I'm not disagreeing with you. My only point is the reason why our bigs, both of them, not just Camilla, is usually out of position is because we got terrible perimeter defense. That's it. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, I really don't see Angel.
You don't think that it has nothing. You don't think that it has nothing to do with each other, and I'm telling you, it does. That's the main reason it's happening because we got bad perimeter defense. That's why I keep saying we need to lock down the defender. If we had somebody like Dejanay Carrington or somebody like that, it wouldn't happen as much. But we don't.
All right, we got Prince from Zoe Media here. Get in here, Prince. You on mute. Your mic's muted, Prince.
Man, this is wild. Man, you can hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Man, this is wild, man. Hey, Brooklyn, you my guy, man. You my guy, man. But man, so it really depends on teaspoon set. So I know in college, our anchor was always our power forward. Overseas, our anchor became our big man. So it really depends on teaspoon sets. So the argument really depends on not who's on the floor. It depends on her set. And teaspoon runs drop coverage, and she switches. So when you run drop coverage, and you do switching, it's hard for your big. It's hard for your big to actually roll like you want them to roll. So your big has to learn. So this is one thing I've said about Camilla all season long. Her vocal leadership on defense is if it was on 2K, it would be like a 10. Because when you're in drop coverage, if your anchor has to be your vocal leader because they call out all of the screens and they set up the next man to rotate over. So I even did on some of my breakdowns on my channel, like carrier positions, because she isn't saying if she's gonna get back, if she's gonna guard, she has to actually dictate how the switch happens. Like a lot of people don't hear it on TV, but when you're playing drop coverage, the person who's your anchor decides how the switch happens, when it happens, and who guards who. Like sometimes she'll have a guard ends up on the big when all she has to do is says hedge over or over screen or under screen, and she just gets back to her position. So Camilla, as the anchor, she has to learn how to be a vocal leader. That's where it starts, because you can bring in a female KG and it won't make a difference if your anchor doesn't know how to communicate. So I know we want the 3 and Ds next season, but it starts with Camilla, because those 3 and Ds, they'll be out of place as well. And again, you practice these things in sets. So that's why I'm on teaspoon about you don't notice this in practice that she isn't calling out coverages. When you play drop coverage, you have to call that out. That's not on the person who's getting screen. That's not on the person who's hedging. That's not on the
Kevin
person who's
Garnett gonna
the
do it the whole
screen.
game. The whole game. Kevin Garnett gonna do it the whole game. The whole game. And this is what you just said I was gonna say.
All right, so can I respond to that?
Camilla has to learn that her voice needs to mean something on defense. She can't just say it. It has to mean something, and it starts in practice. She has to, again, I know she has the lucky go get it attitude, but Teaspoon used to have to switch up her defense. She has to either switch up her defense, or Camilla has to start becoming a leader in practice so it can translate to the court, because she can't just do it in the game. It starts at practice. They have to believe in what she's saying, and she gets her own self in foul trouble because she isn't calling out a screen, and she tries to come over and protect the rim when that's her job in drop coverage. So sometimes it is on her, but it's up to Teaspoon to decide, is she going to get better at that this offseason, or do we need to switch up the type of defensive coverage we run? It's really on both of them. They need to get in the film lab together, hold each other accountable on what kind of defense they're running next year if she's going to be the anchor. That's where it starts at.
Can I respond to that now?
Talking about it just subliminals. It needs to start there in the film room. You watch film. I'm wondering something though. This is what I'm wondering. When I play overseas, man, we would have a regimen. You got to watch 10,000 hours of film throughout a season. So I'm wondering. I don't even care about the practice. I'm wondering why they aren't watching film together and addressing these things. That's the concerning point. If I was the GM, that's what I need to have a sit down with Teaspoon and say, are we watching film together with these players? Because it isn't adding up. It's simple things that you learn in third grade that they're doing on the court. That's the difference between them winning and losing, because they lost 8 games this year by an average of 10 points. So I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Like, are y'all watching film and adjusting, or are y'all just going to practice, running sets, and then playing in the game? It's confusing. What you got, Brooklyn?
All right. So I don't disagree.
Hold on a second, Brooke. Hey, Brooke. Y'all, you cut me off, and I know y'all was getting it off. But some of what
You know,
my
I don't
man
even want to
said,
respond no more. Y'all
I
got
was
it.
gonna say, listen, some of what my man said, that's exactly what I was going to say. But you and KSAP was two things can't be right at the same time, bro. Correct? I mean, we all know that. Two things can happen. But what I was saying is, Brooklyn, you are right on what you're saying and how you're looking at it. But it also depends on how that set is ran by coach. You got what I'm saying? You talking about a player that is in a rookie year that has not taken the bull by the horns like Angel has, and for as being aggressive and being in a leadership role, she has been more silent. Even Angel has even put that on public that Camilla has to start speaking up more. We know as we play ball, most of us that play ball, I play college ball. You know what I mean? I wasn't now. I wasn't that good. It was all right, whatever. But we know when we run in the set, we
You
know
played. You wanted to
that
compete, brother. You wanted the fraternity.
no, I ain't that good. It's all right. It's all right, y'all. But the thing is that we expected our center to call everything. Why? Because you 6'11", Mark. You 6'11", you in the middle, you see everything. Our backs is to everything else. So I play guard. So my back is to everything that's going on behind. I'm on the ball or on the wing. So therefore, my center is the one who is has to be the most vocal of any player that's on there, or my power forward. So if my power forward has the aggression of a center, that's why Dennis Rodman was very, very successful. And I'm just talking to you, Brooklyn, on the Bulls. Purdue or Cartwright, they were centers, but they were quiet centers. So when Horace Grant or Dennis Rodman was in they were both of those guys that I just mentioned, Horace Grant and Dennis Rodman. They were very vocal power forwards, but they were bigs too. But those guys was able to call out middle, ball right. You know what I mean? Weak side. You got to be vocal. So when Horace Grant came up to the top of the key for that ball screen, he has to steal on defense. When he goes up to the top of the screen, top of the key on defense, he has to still call out. Why? Because he the biggest mob on the court that sees just about everything, and he's always most bigs ain't as fast as the smalls. He's always gonna be on the hip or in front. So therefore, I depend. That's why Kevin Garnett was so successful, dog. I know him from a kid. He gonna call it out. He gonna be vocal. He gonna say bitch. Get on your shit. This is on the wing. I mean, I seen him growing up. You dig what I'm saying? In high school, he was the same way. So what I'm telling you is, both of y'all is kind of right on both of what you're saying, but it does. My man said everything I wanted to say. It's on the set that Teaspoon has to catch that. She has to be able to say, "Hey, look, you not commu." And I seen her on the sideline pissed off. So I'm sure she have said it because she's a good coach, but she has to implement that. Somebody got to get punished for that. Somebody got to get on the bench for that. Somebody got to say, "Hey, well, you seem like to me you ain't got nothing to say in the middle." The center always should be the most vocal for as when it comes to that floor because she's taller than everybody else. She sees everything, and she has peripheral vision and the front vision of where that ball going to and who's open and who's not. Plus, they had a man, so that's a big responsibility. That's why it's called the center. Go ahead.
All
I'm
right.
done.
Hey, go ahead, Brooklyn. Go ahead and get your response in, Brooklyn.
I'm gonna just keep it simple, man, because this is I don't know if people like don't listen, and then if
Oh,
you
come on,
wanna
Brooklyn. Don't act like that,
let me
Brooklyn.
know
Come
when
on,
I can
man.
talk, because I waited for a long time to speak.
Because
I'm
you
getting
gotta
interrupted.
because
If you
now
don't
you
want me to
wasn't
speak,
getting
I won't. If you don't
see
want me to, I won't. I'm
Brooklyn.
just
See,
keeping it
now it's
real.
Brooklyn. Now I'm gonna keep it real now. It seemed like you getting upset, man. What you getting
I'm not
upset for,
upset.
man?
I'm not upset.
Because the thing
I just
about it
all right,
is
cool.
we let Prince come
I'll
in here,
wait.
let Prince get off. because when Prince was talking, you tried to cut him off.
No,
Let
I
Prince.
didn't.
Yes, you did. Let
No,
Prince.
I didn't.
Brooklyn. Yes, you did, man.
No, I didn't. A couple times he slowed down. I was gonna speak, and he kept going. So
because he was finished. Let him finish.
Let me know when I can talk. I can't even get a word out.
Not Brooklyn, because it seemed to me you getting frustrated. I don't know
I'm
why
not
you're getting frustrated.
If you let
because
me
you
speak.
said you go hold
All
up.
right, cool.
Because you said you're gonna see. That's what I'm saying. I can tell you getting frustrated by you saying, "Oh, you got it."
No,
Come on,
no,
Brooklyn.
because you
Don't
keep
act
cutting
that
me
way.
off. I can't get a
Brooklyn,
word out.
Let me speak.
Let a nigga get a word out.
Brooklyn, this is my show. Can I speak? This is my show.
Do your thing. Do your thing, brother.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, you getting upset. What I'm trying to say is, I'm
Create a
trying to
narrative.
give. Look at you. Look at you.
You just said I'm getting upset.
Look,
I told you I'm not getting upset, bro.
I think Prince came in here and rattled you for a minute. So
you can think whatever you want. I know Prince.
Let me finish.
Me and Prince
y'all
had
cool.
wild
I know.
conversations.
I
So why would you think I'm rattled?
So why when I said,
and I can tell you
hold up,
how I
Brooklyn.
feel.
When I said Brooklyn, let me go ahead and give you a chance to speak. You said I'm gonna keep it short, just like that. I didn't like the tone in your voice, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish what you got to say because you want to respond. Go ahead and respond. The floor is yours.
Listen, man. I don't even know what to say no more. I got cut off so many times. It's not that important to me no more.
Brooklyn, it ain't like you don't cut people off. Come on now, keep it real.
I don't.
Man,
Yes, you cut me off, and you said, "Excuse me, bro, Claude. I don't mean to cut you off," and you made your point.
But that's
so
different.
I'm not.
Like, I don't.
Bro, Claude, let him finish. Go ahead, Brooklyn. The stage is yours, man.
Listen, man. I'm all right. You know what? I want to apologize if it seemed like I'm upset.
It's no big deal. Just go ahead and finish, man.
This really got dragged out for no reason. I want to apologize. If it was me, if I'm the problem, if I'm the issue, if I was cut. Hey, Prince, I cut you off. I apologize for cutting you off. If that's what I was doing. Hey, bro, nah. Because this.
See, you making it more than what it is.
Nah, I'm doing. Listen, I'm doing what everybody else is doing, right? Like, hey, bro, I apologize for cutting you off. You get what I'm saying? If that's what I did, okay. If I'm upset, I apologize for being upset. Whatever. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, and I'm gonna keep it short. Like I said, the only reason why I said I was gonna keep it short is because when Bro Call went, I actually had a lot to say, and then when he went, I just thought about it. I was like, I'm not even gonna say that much. But all I'm gonna say is, I don't disagree with anything that Bro Claude just said. And I don't disagree with anything that Prince just said. But that has nothing to do with what I was saying. At the end of the day, no matter how much Teaspoon talked to Camila Cardoso, and they have their little powwows and their conversation, right? And look at film, the defense is going to be terrible if you don't have no perimeter defense. That's a fact. Like I don't really care what the sets is. If you have terrible perimeter defenders like we have, our best defender is Diamond and Shields. Like I said, our defense was better when she was on the floor. Unfortunately, she's unplayable. Right? Her offense was trash. We had to sit her. That hurt our defense. Our next best defender is who? Michaela Onyenwere. She didn't start playing till after the break. You get what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, and I've been saying this all season, is our bigs are okay. I thought they won. Our bigs are, I just looked at the screen. Our bigs are at a disadvantage because our guards or our perimeter players are weak on defense. That's all I was saying. I never even disagreed with you, K-Sap. I never said it wasn't her weight. I never even said that, but nobody listened. Everybody was everybody's so argumentative and won't make their point. They don't listen. All I was saying was one of our main issues, and I've been saying this all season, is our perimeter defense is weak, and we got to address that. Now, is everything that K-Sap said true? I don't know. I can't attest to that because I haven't been paying attention to Camilla's weight. She don't really look like she moved wonky to me. But I'm not saying that you're wrong. Is what Prince said is true? Yeah, absolutely. It does take sets, and you do have to talk on defense. Listen, and everybody ain't which I said is true about the bigs barking out orders, but everybody not that player. So you can't expect Camilla to be that player. She can be that player, but if it's not in her, that's not in her. You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
But with that said, yes, you do need your big to be the anchor on defense and call out because you're the one that's facing everybody. All that's true. Has nothing to do with what I was saying, though.
Brooklyn, but I never said you was wrong. I said that Camilla when she's out there on defense, she just looked like she's out of position and confused. I never said that you was wrong. I said, to me, she looks like she's, out of position. She don't get back. That's why she's always in foul trouble. I never disagreed with your point.
The only thing I was adding to that is when bigs come up in those pick and rolls, they need guards to at least do some type of job. So if the guards is weak at doing their job, it's going to put the big at a disadvantage. That's the only point I made. Now, if y'all disagree with that, y'all disagree with that. Cool.
Again, K-Sap, before anybody else go, 2 seconds. K-Sap, what did I say at the start of my soliloquy? I literally said we're having an argument that'll lead nowhere if these two things aren't fixed.
Yeah.
Teaspoon said she has to decide if Camilla is going to be her anchor. If, like Brooklyn said, some people just aren't like what we need Camilla to be
vocal
as an
enough.
anchor.
Yeah.
Then Teaspoon has to decide what kind of set she is going to run, because guess who ain't going nowhere? Camilla ain't going from center. So now Teaspoon has to adjust and decide what kind of set she is going to run with Camilla as her center. So that's where it needs to, that's why I said it needs to start in the film room. It needs to start in the film room so she can decide. You don't decide on the court. You decide in the film room who's going to be that person. That's why I said it needs to start there. And if she does want Camilla to be that, if the GM is like, hey, Camilla needs to be our anchor, that's what we drafted her for. Because sometimes the casual fan doesn't even realize that they'll watch TV and be like, why they don't want to switch this up or switch this up? It got more behind the scenes. It's a lot of things that go on in basketball world is business. On YouTube, we might turn it into fan debates, but a lot of things are business. Camilla got drafted that high to be the anchor. She didn't get drafted that high to score 20. She got drafted that high to be the anchor. So again, the GM is probably in Teaspoon ear saying, hey, this is our anchor, figure it out.
Yeah,
and that's what you were probably doing all year. So again, it starts in the film room. Teaspoon has to figure out if she is still going to be the anchor, get her some help on the backside at power forward. Let Angel kind of be the anchor versus Camilla, and Camilla just be a rim protector. Because again, when you're in coverage, you need an anchor. It ain't about the rim protector, it's about the anchor that limits paint touches. It's not about who's going to protect the rim. It's not about the person that's going to get the block. It's about the person that's going to stop penetration from getting to the rim. You keep it from the elbow to the top of the break. So again, hey, y'all in the chat, learn something. What is it? Wine Stockton? Google me. That's why he Google me. You talking about Google me.
All right, hey, I got Tim McMillan in here. I know you trying to get your say in, man. What's going on, Tim? You on mute? You on mute, Tim? Tim, you on mute?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. And each one of y'all made an excellent point. And Brooklyn, all y'all guys. And that's why when you look at the Sun play, they got guards that play that have the big out. Then you have the Sky who guards put the big man in a lot of awkward positions.
And that's all I was saying.
And as Prince, I think your name the one with the black hat on said.
Prince.
Yeah. You're looking at the rim protector, the one hold the forts down inside, and that's what Camilla been used at. And Angel has been the lower vocal and talks to all of them to help keep them in order a little bit. But I'm gonna come to the micro just for Camilla, just to finish this off a little bit. When it comes to agility, because that's what y'all were talking about. She has got to keep working on her foot drills, because you're right, them guards put her in some bad situations. And her thing is, because she runs the floor. She runs the floor, and as from playing the front court, I play the center, you got to run the floor. So Camilla runs the floor. She does that. But when your guards is getting broke down, and you got to hold your man down and come off of it, you get tired. She got frustrated in there with that because she was doing a lot, and she pick up foul. And been through that, done it. So that's something that everybody said, the weight room is getting stronger and keep working on them agility drills. And as part of her and Angel working together, that's going to come on. But it's important for them guards to help do some damage control and try to hold it down. And that would also come down with, it'll get better. But in the meantime, for Cardoso, keep working on that, the weight room and your agility drill. Working on besides, like Prince said, working on your film. All that's going to come down. But in the meantime, for this off season, keep working on them foot drills, your weight room, and just keep that cardio up. Because
Yeah.
she's going to be working. That's going to come as being a big man, and she's going to have to hold down a block shot 6'7". They're going to expect that from her, and nothing less, nothing more, nothing less. Though you're the big, and they need her. So that's something that she got to get. You got to be there for it, no matter what. Ain't no crying, you know. But
Yeah.
everything y'all said was right. But moving forward to get better, I would just tell her to do that. Keep working on the drills, the foot agility drills, and the weight room, and also keep talking with Angel as they work come along. Though. And we'll see how the guards come,
Yeah.
for next year.
So basically, from everybody's point, I broke analyze everybody's point. So basically, to what Brooklyn said, the guards got to put the bigs in better position. Prince said about the communication out there. Claude said, it's about the vocal leader. And then also Prince said something interesting about Teaspoon. So what I'm getting out of this, it seems like they don't
Somebody got mute their
somebody
mic.
got mute their mic.
Their camera.
It seems like they don't
Just mute everybody, K-Sap.
Yeah, hold on.
Man, somebody got bad interference.
All right, y'all good now? Everybody
that
good?
Must have been Tim. Yeah. That must have been Tim.
There we go.
Yeah, okay. So basically what I'm getting out of it, like Prince said about Teaspoon and everybody talking. So basically what I'm getting out of this, man, it seems like nobody on the Sky team wants to communicate. The communication's bad. That's what I'm getting out of. The communication's bad because Brooklyn, you made a great point about the guards putting the bigs in bad positions. That's why we getting fouls. Then Prince came in here talking about Teaspoon, got to communicate that with her. If Camilla's going to be the vocal leader, that starts in the film room. This is what we brought you here for. You got to be more vocal. So it seems like nobody's talking. Like we just out there. We just out there running around. Just like Prince said, we not doing nothing in the film room where it starts. We just coming out there running our own sets. And Teaspoon is, letting us do this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been games where we've seen it, Brooklyn, where the guard's not getting the ball into the big men. And then you got Angel rebound and got to come down to get them in their sets and do it that way, trying to be a leader. So nobody else on the Sky team is communicating. So I think that's where it starts at. The film, like Prince said, the film room communicating. Teaspoon said, hey, these are our sets. This is what we're running. You're going to be the vocal leader on defense, and you're going to be the anchor. And Prince, you made a great point about if she is going to be the anchor in the middle, have somebody on the backside to help her. Or let Angel Reese be that anchor and her be the rim protector. That's what I got out of it.
Yeah, because if you have her the one that's edging your screen, right? And she doesn't communicate to the guard how to position themselves on the screen, like as your anchor, like as a point guard. I used to get on my big man, like, hey man, tell me the screen coming, tell me how to maneuver it, and tell me what side it's coming from. They got three jobs. Tell me where the screen coming from, tell me what's our next step, and tell me what you gonna do. Are you gonna get back? Are you gonna pick up the ball and I get your man? Are we gonna switch? That's why I say it starts in the film room. And I don't see Teaspoon getting on them. I don't see her sitting them when those things happen in the game. Again, there's breakdowns in the game that coaches, you have to put that belt down and say, nah, we are building a new culture in Chicago. I'm a hard-nosed point guard. This is what we gonna do. Are you gone? I don't see that enough. And people always tell me Teaspoon is rah, 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 rah. I've had coaches who will punch you in the mouth on the court as a player, but as a coach, they put their arm around you, and they team players and certain players can't be in those systems. They won't thrive because some players, contrary to popular belief, yes, they're adults, but some players need that coach that's gonna put that belt to them. It's plain and simple.
Well, you heard what Angel said.
Camilla Duane, Don Stelly is a dog. No,
you heard what Angel said. Angel said that Teaspoon was too nice. She got to be more hard. And she said that she thinks that she's going to be that next year. But she said that Teaspoon was too nice.
I agree.
And it
Don
ain't all
Stanley is very vocal.
Before I head out, It ain't all teaspoon fault, K-Sap. I'm looking at it from a former point guard with multiple coaches from high school to whatever. Like, and I'm thinking about when I look at the game, I always give the perspective, and I think that's why a lot of people mess with me. I always give the perspective from non-bias because I love all basketball players. Because I tell people this all the time. Y'all might have these conversations on YouTube of who better and who this and this. We don't actually have those conversations. Not even in the barbershop when we get our hair cut. We don't have those conversations y'all think we have. Y'all be going popping blood vessels talking about who better. Man, they actually don't even have those conversations. Contrary to what y'all might think. But again, I always say, if that was me in that position, what would I want from my coach? What would I want from that player? And what would I want behind the scenes when no one's watching? I would want us in the lab watching film. I would want my coach getting on me if I'm the reason we're not getting over on that screen. If somebody else is the reason, we hold them accountable as well. And again, it starts with communication and accountability. If you're not going to be accountable, sit down. I don't care if you're scoring 20 points a game. Sit down, learn the system. Not you. You got to fit into the systems. Learn the system so we can be a better team. Because at the end of the day, I always say this. My coach, my old school coach used to always tell me this in college. He used to tell me, do y'all want to be a bunch of expensive parts? Or do y'all want to be a well-oiled machine? Y'all answer that question. And what that means is, do y'all all want to score 20 points a game and we lose? Or do some of y'all need to score 12? Some of y'all just play defense. Some of you just rebound and we win championships. That's what the great teams do. You think Chelsea Gray can't score? You wrong. She fits her role well. She does what she needs to do. You don't think Jackie Young could get up more shots? Then you don't know basketball. She fits her role. She knows Asia is the number one. And again, there's something else y'all don't know before I head out. I'm about to tell y'all a little trick. And when you go in your locker room at the beginning of the season, there's a thing on the wall, and everybody on the team has to agree to it. Anybody who ever played overseas college basketball, they'll tell you. You got a thing on the wall of the pecking order, and the coach and the athletic trainers tell you they need 20 shots a game, they need 15, they need 13, and you better make that happen. Or you ain't playing. That's how it goes. So I need 10 assists from you and 5 shots only. That's my job. And you'll wonder why people get to the WNBA or the NBA and you be like, man, when they became this great offensive player, it's because in college you got a pecking order and there's certain little things that you can't do and can do. And the same thing's happening in the NBA. When you build your roster, you have to sacrifice some of your game. So again, this team looked like no one.
They didn't know their role, man.
I watched this team all year, and no one looked like they was willing to sacrifice their game. Everybody just played. I didn't see nobody say, case out before I hit. You ever watch this team this year and said, man, she could score more than that, but I see why she not. No, you never said, man, she could shoot more shots than that, but I see why she don't. Man, she could get more assists than that, but I see why she don't. Because nobody sacrificed their game. If you watch a game and don't say that, when I watch the Aces, I always say Jackie Young could get more shots than that, but I know why she don't. Kelsey Plum could get more threes than that.
Exactly.
I know why she don't. Again, it's called sacrifice. The championship teams do that. They came in this year. I said this on my stream. I felt like they came in this year and they didn't. It was on the GM and the head coach before the season starts. When not the roles, the expectations. See, the roles are different. The roles are what you do with those expectations. If your expectation is to be the anchor on defense, your role is how you play the anchor. If your expectation is to be the shooter, your role is how we get you shots and when you shoot and how many times. You see where I'm going with that, K-Sal? Hey, y'all gonna learn something. That's why I be pulling up. Y'all gonna learn something today. Hey, this ain't no casual fan over here. Don't let them YouTubers be fooling y'all. It's deeper than y'all think it is. We smarter than y'all think we are. It's more to what we do than y'all think. It ain't just dribbling a basketball. It starts in the film room. We got hours and hours of tape. We write down notes. Man, I remember my dorm, I used to have a wall full of sticky notes on what I need to improve throughout the season. Like, y'all don't see that, though. But again, that's where it starts at, though. It starts there in the film room, and it starts with what are my expectations and how they fit into the role. And I'm out, K-Sal. Man, I appreciate you. Y'all go like, subscribe, man. Follow my guy,
I appreciate you
man.
pulling up, man. Hey, make sure y'all go check out I Am Zoe Media, man. Go ahead and follow. He had to start a new YouTube channel because YouTube did him wrong, but he's back in the flesh, man. It's I Am Zoe Media. Y'all go follow my brother, man, Prince, and give him a follow, man. Appreciate you, Prince. All right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and give our final thoughts, man. We're gonna let you start it off, Marcus, man. I know you sitting back in the chat. Go ahead and give me your final thoughts, man.
My final thoughts. Shit.
That was a lot, huh?
Yeah. I couldn't get none out, but I feel like everybody was right, had right, but on the guard play, I feel like your guards gotta spearhead the defense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the center, yeah, she's the anchor. She can see, what's going on, but I think that's why Spoon was sitting her sometimes, and nobody knew why, because she wasn't communicating on defense.
Yeah, we probably didn't know what was going on.
That's why Spoon was probably sitting her, because she won't communicate on defense. I'm about to fell asleep over here. But
that was funny.
I would listen to Prince. I'm like, damn, he talking a long damn time. But
Y'all crazy.
That's all I gotta say, man.
In Brooklyn, he lost for words. You heard me say he about to fall asleep. Well, we're gonna let Brooklyn wake you up. Go ahead, Brooklyn. What's your final thoughts, man?
And listen, I don't know. I guess maybe my perspective on this team is different than everybody else. I think people think this team is better than they actually are.
You don't think they're that good, man?
I mean, I know they're not that good. I mean, just listening to even what Prince just said, like, again, Prince said a lot of things I agree with just now, but when he was comparing them to the Aces, I was confused. I was like, why we talk about the Sky and the Aces? The Aces is the championship team. The Sky's a rebuilding team. They're not going to have that same type of mindset that the Aces have. Now, that's a mindset we want to have when we are that team, but we just started our rebuild. Why we putting pressure on that? Why we putting the pressure on the Sky that's on these teams that have championship rosters? I don't understand that. But hey, listen, maybe I view, because a lot of people wanted the Sky to make the playoffs. I didn't understand that.
You didn't want us to make the playoffs.
No, because we were rebuilding. That's just dumb. Why? And we listen. People follow sports with their heart, but they don't realize this is a business. You need assets. People not just gonna give us talent. They're not just gonna walk through the door. You got to get talent through the draft, through the trade, or through free agency. That's how you get better. So in the where we are right now in our rebuild, right? It's smart for us to take the best road to become that championship team, and that's to build the pieces so we can start looking at everybody like, this is your role, execute this role. But we can't, because these, respectfully, I'm sorry, y'all know I gotta keep it real, the players on this team is trash. That's why we want to, that's why I was confused when people be like, I was just, and Broadcast just said it, my brother, but somebody else just said it in another chat. I was confused when people keep telling me they want to bring back these same players in free agency. I'm like, wait, you think this, y'all want this team, the same team we just watched? Y'all want these same players back? Like, no, like, that's why I keep trying to tell people, we have 6 people in the contract and there's 6 open roster spots. We can't sign the same people that just left. Like, we're not a championship team, guys.
Okay.
We have 3 free agents coming in, right? If you keep all 3, and then we have 3 spots for free agents. One of them got to be Kennedy Carter. 2 spots for free agents. So to me, if you're gonna sign Michaela Onyenwere back, because a lot of people like her, cool. At that point, we can't sign nobody else back from this team. We got to go get somebody new and start rebuilding slowly. But this is gonna be my last thought, because I know you're trying to get to everybody else.
No, I want to say something to what you said, but go ahead.
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Now I'm gonna go back to when you said everybody wanted us to make the playoffs. It wasn't by accident that they was holding that 8th spot down. So that goes to tell you the other 4 teams that was behind them were trash, right?
Absolutely.
If you saying the Chicago Sky team was trash, but they was holding that 8th spot down for so long, when did they lose that 8th spot? Soon as Angel Reese went down. And
Yeah,
I understand
absolutely.
you said you didn't want us to make the playoffs, but by default, they was going to get in the playoffs if Angel Reese did not get hurt.
And I would have supported them, even though to me, you got to realize sometimes things don't happen the way you want in sports. So I would have supported the Chicago Sky if they made them. Listen. Don't get it twisted, K-Sap. Even though I'm saying I want us to lose, every loss we took hurt me. I was depressed on days we lost.
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't easy for me to be like, yo, let's lose. I just knew that's the best route we should go.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying?
I got
you.
you.
If they would have made the playoffs, I would have supported them, but I know I would have knew it had just made our job harder. That's all. We still trying to win a championship, but it would have just made our job harder. That's all.
That's
but
valid.
The last thought I want to make is our roster is gonna be complete by 2026. Don't worry about now. We're gonna do some 1-year contracts and all that because the new CBA is coming in 2026. When that new CBA is signed, is a bunch of people in the league. Pretty much the whole league is gonna be free agents. Every single team is gonna retool at that point, and that's when we're gonna have our roster that we're gonna be trying to win a championship with.
And I think Angel's going to make it attractive for people to come to play with Chicago.
Absolutely.
I think
you read my mind. I was just going to say that. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and let Tim go in here. Tim, what's your final thoughts, man? You on mute, Tim? You on mute?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take it back to when we first started, and when y'all were talking about, you asked the question. Do you think when we're talking about leadership, did with Angel being quiet and all that, and with this team, Angel saw that it was no leadership, and I think she commanded the floor anyway, the way she played and everything, and everybody gravitated to her. Even to the All-Star game, everybody want to play with her. So I see that part was tightened up already. She's the captain, and she wanted just to give that validation from the team. So that part is done. So everybody want to listen to her, but she wanted to make it official around the team with the team saying it. But I think that now she's going to be the vocal, and I think Camilla is going to follow along with her because she is Batman, and she's going to be Robin, and Camilla needs someone. I think that kind of person to help bring it out for her though. But I think that with the team, I wanted them to make the playoffs because I like they was doing. But you know, when you start saying stuff like when maybe missed them couple free throws early in the season, when a game where they would have won, that was the kind of season they had. Then the people got hurt, so it ain't happening. But they got to clear out though. They got to clear house. And my thing is that when it comes to Angel, she already said today with that exit interview that she's going to be having input, talking to the owner. So it's moving on. I think it's moving in a right direction. I think the front court is going to be fine though. It just that comes down to them guards, and I don't know how they're going to do it, but we'll find out by next year though what kind of moves they make though.
All right,
you
great
know,
point,
and
man.
Good job, guys. Y'all did an excellent job, though.
Yeah, I like the day. I like the days because we agreed to disagree.
Yeah.
Everybody wasn't agreeing with each other, man.
Yeah.
So it got a little heated.
That's not
but-
true because y'all cut me off and then agreed with me at the end. Y'all did all that disagreeing with me and said you Green, yo Green, I said my real name. Yo 80s, you
I
right.
heard you. I heard you though. I heard you though. I just ain't say no.
Who
Because
said-
I ain't
somebody said that in the
perimeter
chat?
defenders is trash. And
Somebody
we need them to
somebody said that in the chat, Brooklyn.
said what in the trash.
You said we agree with you later.
Yeah, y'all all agreed with me at the end. Y'all told me I was wrong and agreed with me.
We never disagreed with your point.
Right.
We never
I'm
disagreed from the
confused on
start.
what happened then. I'm confused.
No, we never disagreed with what you were saying. Everybody had a different layer to what you were saying. You was talking about the guards. We was talking about the bigs. I was talking about Camilla just be out of place out there. That's why she's always in foul trouble. We never disagreed with your point with the perimeter defense.
Hey, Sam, let me say this real quick, y'all. Real quick. Okay, since you say that, hold it. Hit it for me. I'm gonna take the positive out of them sorry guards that we had who couldn't play nobody. I'm gonna
Trash.
say this though. Hey, look, as being playing on the box, playing down there in the center, and had to hold it down. When you got to run around and act like a pogo stick inside, when they gone, that's going to help her. That's going to help her footwork to start getting back because she see that she got to move quicker.
See,
That's the
you
only
you
thing I'm
you
going
you
to take for
honed in
that.
on
I'm sorry.
that footwork.
I'm sorry. I gotta
Yeah,
respond to Lakeisha now because she wasn't her original statement when you put it up. I disagree with Brooklyn.
I
Wasn't
gotta
that
go.
exactly what she said? Now
Did I
two
post
things
that?
could be true. That's what I'm saying. Y'all
I
disagree
said
with
No,
that.
me,
no.
then
I
come
said
back
two
to
things
You
could
agree
be
can't
with
true.
me.
say Brooklyn. You
yeah,
can't say y'all. I mean, you might have had some people in the chat that said it, but up on the
yeah.
panel,
I know
we
what I
never
said.
we never
Right. I
disagreed.
said two things can be true at the same
No, right.
time.
Bro
That was
card
me.
agreed with me. I give
Yeah.
Bro card that. He
Yeah.
said two things
I
could
was
be
I
true.
was
K-Step,
trying to
you was
agree
disagreeing with
with
me,
you.
K-Step. Not,
I never disagreed with you. All I said was about Camilla. My whole thing, if you
Right,
go back and listen
right.
to the replay, my whole thing, I was focused on Camilla. I
right.
was
And I
not
and
Camilla,
I
right?
focused on.
Yeah,
disagree with you. I never disagreed with you.
I didn't
I
say you
said
did.
what I
I'm
said
just
was, hold on, listen. What I said was the perimeter defenders sometimes put our
right,
bigs at a liability. And you said you don't think the
right.
perimeter defenders don't got nothing to do with it.
I didn't say they had nothing to do with it. I said Camilla is always
You
out
was
of place.
calling Camilla slow. You were calling her slow, really.
Exactly. Thank you. Everybody knows what I've been calling Camilla this whole stream,
Yeah.
and I
The
said
whole
her
yeah, the
prop.
whole season.
I
The
said
whole season he been
her whole
calling us slow.
problem is when
Like
she
mentally slow.
hedges, she can't get back. And I said, where does she commit most of her fouls? When she's on the
Yeah.
trail trying to block the shots from behind. And then somebody came in there and was talking about, well, they needed to get her the ball on the offense. I said, how are they going to get her the ball on the offense when she's always on the bench in foul trouble?
Right.
That was
But
my
when you're
problem with
out of
her.
shape, but still being out of shape can get you into foul trouble because you trying to run and then you start getting brain fog and all that, and you
He
trying to
said
block. And the
brain
only thing
fog.
going to come is you're gonna get a brain fog, and then all of a sudden you getting fouled. You just hacking people, man.
Listen, man.
So
I think it's fair to say with everybody, with myself, with K-Sat, with what Bro Claude said,
yeah,
Zoe Media, and I don't need, what's your name, brother?
Tim.
Tim,
With Tim
yeah,
and Marcus, what everybody said. I think it's fair to say everybody got educated tonight. I don't know what part of the
pretty much,
education you needed. You know what I mean? I don't
yeah,
know. I don't
We
know if
just
you
got to
got
put it
half.
all together.
I don't know if you got half
yeah,
the education, but I just hope everybody got
right,
educated
No, it was
tonight
very that
because
was very,
Yeah.
very
That's
good.
why I
It
said
was
I like
very
this
good.
conversation because
yeah,
see,
Very, very,
everybody
very good.
came with a point and they stood on
yeah,
it, right? Even though, like I'm gonna say it
yeah,
again, agree to disagree, but
right,
everybody had a point that they was making,
right,
and
right.
it's like I don't think nobody just flat out came out and said, "Nah, Brooklyn, I disagree with you." Nah, bro, I
nah, that
disagree
happened.
Right.
with you.
It's cool though. It's I'm not. I don't
I
take it
Yeah.
want to know who
personal.
said
It's
it.
So
Who
my
cool.
said it?
final
It's cool
my
though.
final thoughts.
Because I'm the
Look,
type
my
of
final
person.
thoughts
Yeah,
is
bro.
my final thoughts. Of course, the Aces are playing right now. I got them on
Well,
watching as
land
we
your plane
talking.
Yeah,
real
they up
quick,
by
then, if the
10.
Ace is
Yeah,
playing.
they
Yeah,
play.
they up by
They
10.
they playing right now. You know what I'm saying? Look, they doing their thing. But what my final thoughts is this: what you said, Brooklyn, I did not hold into factor. So what you brought to the table was we do have six players already signed, sealed, and delivered.
Right,
I didn't
exactly.
hold that in a factor. So when I was speaking, I just wanted you to know my basketball mind. I did not hold that into factor. Those six positions, we had people
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
already signed. So of course, Angel, you know, Elizabeth, Camilla, L.A. Who was the other one?
Mariah Jefferson and
Mariah
Rachel Banham
Jefferson, and
and
who else?
Rachel Banham.
And Rachel
Those are the
Bynum.
six.
Okay, so I didn't have that in mind of me speaking to keep Diamond. Okay, I
Right.
didn't want you to get
Yeah.
or Izzy. I didn't want you to get confused with that. Out of both
Okay.
Diamond and Izzy, I would like to keep the younger girl that who we were talking about, the
Michaela, on your way there.
Michaela, on my wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would
Okay.
keep Michaela before both of those. Now with me having it in mind in my basketball mind with it, I would keep Michaela.
Right.
I would let Diamond go and Izzy go, and then I will build from there because, like I say, I'm stuck on Pow Pow too because I heard it in the wind. I was like, yeah, that's absolutely a good choice. You got what I'm saying? And she played with Cardoso, of course, and won the championship. But anyway, my last thoughts is that I hope that we use this off season to actually get rid of some dysfunction inside of the not the locker room, but in the front office, because you got a rookie coach and a rookie GM, so they ain't dysfunctional. They on the same accord.
Right.
But what the owners has to do is to stay the hell out the way because they get in the way. They in the way, y'all. Trust me, they in the way. They saying things to both of those people that I'm saying. So I pray that the Dwayne Wade step in a lot more and get rid of some of this dysfunction, because this is why you hear a lot of people who have played, and then of course old girl that was overseas in France, Williams, she didn't want to come back because of the dysfunction. You got what I'm saying?
That was the
But
old
luckily we
ownership.
do have
Gabby Williams.
Gabby Williams. But luckily we do have an attraction power in Angel because people want to play with her. Like KSAP said, people want to play with Angel Reese in the league right now. They want to really be with her because they believe that she's a winner and they would like to play with Angel Reese. So my final thoughts is I hope we get that upper room rectified so that they won't be pissing people off. You know what I'm saying? And have to have these players come in and know that they're gonna be treated right. That's it. I'm done.
All right, let me say
And a
two
practice
things. Let me
now.
say two things. Did everybody get their final thoughts up? I don't want to interrupt nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody
All
go.
right, so one, I want to apologize to KSAP. This, this
Come
this
on,
your
man. Stop, man.
platform. I don't want. If I was being disrespectful, I apologize. It wasn't my intention. You know what I mean? That's number one. Number two, I just want to say to Lakeisha in the chat, whoever on the panel, whoever in the chat, I don't give a fuck who disagree with me. Like, anybody can disagree with me. Now, what I was saying,
Now
the
she
only
did say,
reason.
hold up, Brooklyn. Look what she
No,
said.
I saw what she said. Hold on, let me finish and we're going to get to that. The only reason why I stood on my square so hard with what I was saying, not because I was looking for people to agree with me. No disrespect. If you disagree with me, if you feel me, I don't want nobody to take what I'm about to say the wrong way, but what I was saying was a fact. Like, I know, like, there's certain things like we could take it off basketball. We could talk about music. If it's something that that's a fact, you're going to say what you know to be a fact. So for me to know basketball the way I understand it, I know that the perimeter defense is important for rotations, behind that. So that's why I stood on it, not because I needed people to agree with me. You could disagree with everything I say, and I'm cool as long as you listen to me and understand what I'm saying. So I don't need nobody to agree with me. Let's just be clear with that. I only stood on my square because to me, I felt like what I was saying was a fact. There's a difference between opinion and a fact. If I'm saying an opinion, that's one thing. But if I'm saying something for me to know to be a fact, I'm gonna stand on that. And that's why I stood on that. I can care less who disagree with me though.
So that's why I said two things. And while y'all were talking, I was able to listen and hear what you were saying, Brooklyn, was factual. That's why I said two things
You
to be
did.
right. And then what KSAP was saying, I separated that and I understood he was talking about a total
And
different
I never
situation
disagreed
and
with him, because
scenario.
all I said was what he said is I don't know, because I can't speak to something I don't know. I never
My
really
whole
paid
focus
attention
was
to Camilla
Camilla.
weight.
That was my
Right.
whole focus.
And see to your point, I never focused on her weight, so I never disagreed with that. All I was saying was her being in foul trouble sometimes is attributed to those guards because they ain't shit. It is what it is.
Well, I
You know
think
what I mean?
LA do good.
LA tries her best. I
She
give her credit.
tries. I think next year she'll be better if she get into the weight room because she inchy. She's
Yeah, I
small.
give her
You dig what
credit.
I'm saying? She get into the weight room, she got to put 10 pounds on over the summer.
Even Michaela Onyenwere, that's why I made the point to say she didn't play in the beginning of the season. But her limitation on defense is speed. She's so big, she's really good at strength. But whenever she have to guard those quick guards, they get past her too. That's why I brought up Diamond. Diamond is actually our best perimeter defender, but she can't stay on the floor. But
what I'm
with her,
saying.
she's quick enough to guard those quick guards.
Yeah.
That's
Go ahead,
why
E.
I
I don't really know her
I
really
would
like
keep
that.
Michaela because she's younger. But Diamond, you heard me say Diamond is the one that I would keep even over Izzy. You got what I'm saying? I believe that Izzy gonna be. Y'all just watch, man. Izzy gonna go somewhere else. I'm just so
Yeah, she's gonna
Don't
serious.
they
get
all?
better.
Don't they
Izzy gonna
always
go
do?
somewhere
She
else,
gonna
man.
get better.
Chill.
She getting healthy still. She gonna get
Yeah, she
better.
getting the right system.
Yeah,
But
she
yeah,
gonna get
man,
better, but she gonna. I hate that we gotta get rid of her
it's all good, man.
because
You
I
know what I'm
know she
saying?
gonna feel wherever she going. I mean, I see it. I know her in high school. I mean, in college.
Yeah. But
Izzy
it's
is
all good,
good, and
man.
she great around the rim.
It's
She's
all
good
good,
around the
man.
rim. She got that little 5 foot jumper. She can hit 5 to 10 feet. She can hit
Addition
those
by
things.
subtraction.
That's
Addition by
part of the
subtraction,
pros,
man.
though. They go to different teams, though. So she's been playing for a while, what, 5, 6, 7 years? So is
Yeah,
he going to be all right,
5 years.
though? Man,
Yeah.
you know.
All right, man. We're
And
gonna we're gonna
but
go
the
and
All
wrap
right,
thing
this
about
y'all.
it,
I'm
up.
Wake up
though,
finna
at
watch this
6
yeah,
a.m.
game. I
though.
love y'all.
Hey,
K-Shot.
yeah, we're gonna
It's
go and
only
The
wrap
six
this
baddest,
o'clock,
up,
the
nigga.
man.
baddest podcast on planet. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Simply
So
ball
stupid.
dropping podcast with
yeah,
K-Sap. You got to come on
yeah,
over here, give your opinion. We gonna get rowdy,
yeah,
rowdy,
Yeah,
body,
we get
body, like my
rowdy, rowdy,
man.
rowdy,
You know what I'm
rowdy. We
saying,
know,
Master P? I
yeah,
love y'all.
yeah.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right,
All right,
all right,
salute.
man. Y'all have a
All
good
right,
night.
all right.
All right,
All
Appreciate
right,
y'all.
All
fam.
right.
Everybody
all
have a
right.
good night.
Hey, man, I appreciate my panel, man. Hey, tonight was interesting, man. I was really digging the night. We got to the meats and bones of it, man. We got to the meats and potatoes, man. Everybody gave a great opinion, man. And that's why I say I like Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn bring a different dynamic to the panel, man. You know, it's all love, man. It's all love with me in Brooklyn, man. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, you got to let Brooklyn get off, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to let him get his point off, you know what I'm saying? And you just got to listen to, you know, to understand where he's coming from, man. Like I said, you know, he's the type of person, man, he going to stand on business, man. And that's why I like I appreciate you saying great show. That's why I like having Brooklyn up here, man. He brings a different dynamic. You know, it's always you always can't agree with what somebody says, right? You got to be able to channel it like you're in a debate session, right? So when Brooklyn brings his talking points and everybody else says their talking points, then it all comes together to be like, okay, boom, 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 boom. So everybody's just not, because if you're doing a show, you're producing a show, and everybody's saying the same thing, ain't nobody gonna sit back and listen to that. People want some confusion. And you know, we get that
They only
confusion.
here to cause confusion.
We get that confusion all the time. Y'all know that, right? So that's what I'm saying. So appreciate the Brooklyn all the time, man. Much love, my brother, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. The basketball knowledge is there. You know, Marcus said he said he up now. That was too funny. Marcus said he was asleep. How you gonna be asleep on the panel, man? Come on, Marcus. Yeah, but yeah, Brooklyn always bring a different dynamic, man. Great points that he brings up, man. He's dedicated into the, you know, the free agency and what the team has and what the team needs and what people we can let go and what people are signed to the contract. He's well versed in, you know, the college, you know, people that are coming up, the names that we should put on our radar. He's good with that. So yeah, he's there, man. And Bro Claude, you know what I'm saying? He brings up, you know, he's from the old school, man. So he always got to give you the history lesson, right? And this was the first time Prince pulled up. So Prince came in here spitting knowledge. So he said, y'all going to learn something today. Marcus, you know, he fell asleep on us at the end. So he probably got to go back and watch the replay to see what we were saying. And then Tim, he from the old school too. So he brings a different dynamic. So excuse me, guys. So we had a great, what you say? Oh, so you admitting we was creating confusion? Yeah, we had some confusion going on tonight, man, and I love it. But our confusion was good confusion. It was positive confusion. We don't bring the negative, you know, confusion. You know what I'm saying? And Donna Cox, what she say? I take all the ingredients to make a dish. Great show tonight. Good night. That's what I'm saying. We put it all in the pot and we get to cooking. That's why I love what I do, man. That's what I love to do, man. That's why I love having people come up on the panel, man. And like I said, I dropped a link for a couple people that was in the chat that was just being keyboard hoes and they didn't want to hit the link. I think the problem is, man, I think they didn't watch the show and see how Brooklyn be treating people. And the people that be in there glazing, they don't want to hit the link because they know Brooklyn gonna fry them. See, Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? You got the head, the master chef and the sous chef, right? So I call myself the master chef because it's my show. I call Brooklyn the sous chef. He puts all the meals together and puts it under the fire. You see what I'm saying? So that's where we at. Yeah, I think Juan was just a troll though, Brooklyn. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Appreciate all the support tonight, man. Y'all keep rocking with your boy, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. It only, what'd you say? I mean, Brooklyn is Raekwon. Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, Brooklyn from New York. You know what I'm saying? He's standing on business, man. But yeah, Michelle Johnson, yeah, we have fun over here, man. And like I said, I appreciate everybody's support. But, man, y'all tell a friend to tell a friend, man. I only get one day soon, but excellent show. Yeah, come on, Adrian, get up on here, man. Appreciate you, Michelle. Appreciate the love. But yeah, Adrian, we need everybody to pull up, man. I give everybody a chance to pull up. I'm surprised Bro Gad ain't pull up, but he gonna pull up tomorrow. After them Fever lose tomorrow, he gonna pull up because we gonna roast him. But yeah, man, but that's gonna wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I really tell everyone. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. Appreciate you spreading the love. But yeah, Brooklyn, we gonna roast his ass tomorrow once they lose. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up another episode. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all right, man. They don't want to do it, man. They don't want to hit that like button, political. I don't know why. But it's all good, man. You know, you only can lead them to the water. You can't make them drink it. But that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.